Welcome everybody. Makai 2023. This is what you came here for. This is Vampire Savior Singles. I'm Actionhank. I'm joined here by Tanktoptyphoon.
Hello everybody. How's it going?
It's going great this evening. We're about to see like some of the highest level Vampire you're going to see in the United States here. This bracket is stacked to the max, full of killers. Anyone can win here. Anything can happen. It's VSAB. We know how it goes. So we're looking forward to both a quick tournament, but when we get to that top 8, matches might slow down a lot.
Yeah.
They're going to get tense. It's going to get intense. So,
and we're actually going to try to stream as much of winners as we can on here. It sounds like we're going to stream all of winners, so there will be tons of matches today. Like Adam said, everybody's a killer here, man. It's crazy.
Pick your favorite character. You're going to see that represented here, and you're going to see it represented well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and just it's so awesome. We had so many people come out for this just for Vampire. Like, I was surveying the room at one point the other night, and I was like, everybody here plays Vampire Savior, and that's so cool. That's so cool. So
we got Dyer out here from California. I didn't even know he was coming. That was cool. And
no,
then we got like
great.
all of New York.
We got a lot of New York. We got Chicago in the building. We got
Philly.
Ohio, of course, is going to show up to their home major, you know. No, this is great. Yeah, and for anybody else in the VSAB community that, you know, we see at a lot of these things, like, you know, shout outs to Hagure and such.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, I know they couldn't be here because of other obligations, and totally fine. We miss you. We are here in spirit with you, of course. So.
Awoo.
Sorry, and there's so many people like, you know, Kendra and like longtime vets like Duke, just not here, and it sucks. But you know,
we miss you.
Timing is bad. I didn't do a great job with advertising as much as I wanted to, but you know,
it's all good.
I didn't want like a huge event anyway. So, anyway, I missed everybody that's not here.
Yes.
Yeah.
But thanks.
Yeah. So. But as for who is here, we're about to see a matchup between Murder by Death, who is a recent like hitbox convert.
What? Oh, I didn't
you didn't
know
even
that.
notice
no,
that? Oh,
I
okay.
didn't.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
No, like in the last, I want to say like 2-3 months or so. Not only has he been converting to hitbox, but he's also been putting in a lot of work on Bishamon and trying to get. He really wants to make the switch at some point.
Okay.
But we'll see what he relies on here. If this honestly might be his send-off tournament for Dimitri.
Yeah, that's a good. I mean, this is a good one to end it on.
I mean, this was sort of my send-off tournament for Third Strike for Urian in a way. So, you know, I want to try to enter. No, I really do want to try to enter with other characters for a while. I do.
I understand.
So, but it ain't my send-off tournament for Fish. I'm still playing that slimy, grimy jerk as much as possible.
Oh, I would never change that.
There's literally no other character in VSAV that like really appeals to me. Maybe Bishamon, but that's too much work. I'm good.
Yeah, that's what Bishamon was the other character that appealed to me too, and it's too much every time.
Yeah. But no, I mean, hey, if you're out there and you're listening and you want to play Bish, please, like, just hit the training mode and live there for a while. But once you get it down, he's probably the most mechanically rewarding character in the game.
And if you go check out Combo Breaker Top 8 from a couple of years ago before COVID, you guys can see Nakanishi.
Same with ECT this recent year, 2022. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's
Nakanishi bopped all of us. I was hanging out with at Sketch's place in New York, and he was staying over too, and he ran the gauntlet on me. I took one game. I took one game in like 20 maybe. And I felt good about that. Like,
yeah.
And then
Bang Lele.
Bang Lele.
Bang Lele. And then we got like later on in the hotel or whatever downstairs where we were just running casuals. I didn't see him get up because we were just he was just running a train on us basically.
Yep.
Like,
I mean, like
could not beat that guy.
With Makai, like the last Makai, I mean, I was playing Takahashi so much, and it was just like, if I can just take a bat at this point, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
Like, this is like all I need to do. But I beat Takahashi once, and then the next round, it's the first time I've ever seen someone perfect in Vampire, and he did it to me, and I was like, I was glad I got that win, but he knew what I was doing.
You know, depends on the character, but as a Fish player, I have myself acquired a decent amount of perfects, but because that's just the way, that's how it goes sometimes, that character.
Yep. That's what
you get started and you don't have to stop, and the person doesn't know how to stop you.
Especially if you just push him into the corner immediately. There's not much
all right.
as a wolf player.
Setting up the buttons on the Mister here, getting it all situated. I don't know if Free Vampires plays, but I would imagine Dimitri.
Morgan.
Oh, Morgan.
Okay,
yeah,
I was gonna
Morgan.
say it was gonna be a Shoto probably. I think he plays Ryu in Third Strike. I get very Shoto purest vibes from him. So, and that's great. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, they definitely. I mean, Ryu is awesome. Morgan is, you know, Morgan.
Well, I was telling somebody I felt like of the two characters between Morgan and Dimitri, Morgan is the more Shoto of the two. Dimitri is like a quiet grappler almost. Like
yeah.
he does way more than a Shoto does. So you need to be prepared for that. But Morgan, other than demon setups, I mean, I don't know. Her game plan feels more Shoto. She looks for DP and not screwing it up more than Dimitri does, because Dimitri a lot of times just can get away with it. So.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what she can. She's got to work a little bit harder, but yeah.
She's got to think about it every single time. It's like ST, like full commit to your DP. There's not many like safe setups with her. So.
Yeah, and oh my God, it's so much easier to punish her on landing too compared to Dimitri, because you only have, I think, Kyle said 1 frame or something to hit standing.
Yeah, and yeah, Dimitri's gonna run the rock paper scissors. So all right, we're getting into it.
Yeah,
I think
there we go.
good.
Button check.
Button check. Okay. We got the Nishikin colors here on Morgan with the white boots.
I like that color.
I do. I like the accents. I think that's a 2 punches color, if I'm not mistaken. It's 2 buttons.
Ready whenever, guys. Let's go!
Woo! All right, starting off the tournament. We got VMP MBD. Names are switched right now. VMP MBD is on the right on Dimitri here. 3 vampires on Morgan. There we go.
Yep.
MBD rocking the Jewel mix-up right now. Hey, you know, Dr. Steelhammer does it for third strike. It's when you need that nicotine drip.
Oh my God, he's really smoking. Okay, hey.
All right.
But
so
kind of solid start for MBD here, but not just kind of both playing the fireball game.
Yeah,
like
right now we're feeling each other out neutral. We got meter there. It goes right away. 2 meters immediately. There was a really good whip pursuit by MBD there as well. But he demons right back. Free vampires. I don't know how familiar MBD is with free vampires, and I honestly don't know how familiar free vampires is with the game. So.
Well, Free Vampires actually, when we first did a rookie tournament ever, he was the first one to win it.
First one to win?
Yeah, he was. We shouldn't have let him in, is what we realized.
Okay,
type.
so this is somebody you should not sleep on at all.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's the glory of this tournament, is that's like everybody here, pretty much. Like,
yep.
You cannot snooze against anyone.
They will
take advantage. Like.
I mean, even with that team tournament, how close everything was yesterday. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Activates I am Batmaster, deactivates.
Oh,
double dash demon. Oh my God, that was mean. Apollo just looking around at that one, disappointed in the game. He doesn't like that interaction.
He plays Raptor.
Yeah, whatever. Your opinion's invalid. It's like when I play Overwatch. It's like, you play Mei, shut up. Good knockdown here by MBD. But that was a, solid round still for Free Vampires. He took a bat. He just had to watch out for the gimmicks, you know?
Yeah, and it can be hard with Morgan just because you are chipping away, essentially, until you can get a demon, and that's all you can do.
And I call them gimmicks, but it is Dimitri's game plan. But, you really got to stay on your toes about getting caught by demon at the wrong time. Any of those bat spins he's doing here, any of those weird situations in where there's frames available to him to demon, you need to look at his meter and you need to think that he's going to maybe do that.
Absolutely. Anytime he has 2 bars, I'm 10 times more scared of this character when he's dashing.
Yeah. Oh, God. 4-bar Dimitri is terrifying.
Oh, God.
Which we're getting there right now with MBD almost.
Which could turn around the game like almost instantly, but...
Free Vampires has been playing this very well defensively, I would say, right now. No tech hits. Okay, there's one, but he does it like literally the tech hit MBD was looking for on that one. He has Shadow Blade Wake Up. Here's something Free Vampires might need to know is whenever you take a bat from somebody, MBD's about to go ham on offense until he gets this bat away. Like,
absolutely.
You need to plan on your opponent really trying to take that little sliver of life from you. And the longer you can hold on to that sliver, the better you're going to do, because your opponent's going to get frustrated and is going to run into your buttons. So
that's the classic VSAF strategy.
It's very much so, yeah.
And even like Luke said, there's Luke found out that there was like a gut system to the game too, where you will do more damage.
There is a gut system, yeah. This game is very much a predecessor to a lot of anime games.
Yes. Oh, got the wake up.
Pursuit. Very good pursuit by Jordan there. I'm glad he got that, because every now and again they miss that. But Cincinnati, we come from the school of Kyle Watula sitting in your ear and yelling pursuit, so we don't often miss those now as a community.
That's how you can tell I'm from a different I'm a different.
Different time.
Yeah, because I
weren't here when he was here. Yeah.
I just want to say thank you to Nerd Josh for the raid.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Nerd Josh.
Welcome everybody. This
Welcome,
is Makai World Cup in Cincinnati, Ohio. We are at Arcade Legacy, which is our home base, and we are running a 47-person Vampire Savior tournament right now. So check it out. There's people from all over the country, and it is skill dense, is what I how I like to
very
describe
dense
it. So
bracket. Yeah. So yeah, well, this is Pool 1, everybody. We just started. That was literally our first match of Pool 1. So you're gonna see all of winners on here on stream for Pool 1. Every single pool, like if you got seeded one round into winners bracket, you're gonna face somebody good. It does not, like, there is almost no chance of you not facing a killer at some point.
My first round is Hillary, and the next round is like I think it's I think it's Martin. Like, it's something like that. It's messed up.
And then Yetis is Dire first round. It's
oh my God,
right,
yeah.
Like, there's just all these, literally, it's unavoidable. It's unavoidable. There's going to be a first round clash of strong players. So
absolutely, like, you know, like whenever I like.
No, do we need a break or are we good?
No, I don't think you meant talking to the mic.
Oh, okay.
We're good.
We're good. Right now, Velvet Thunder's sitting down. I don't know who he's against, but Velvet Thunder has been a Sasquatch that has been sticking with us.
A long time.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
probably started around the same time I did.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's probably like one of our, like, I wouldn't say new, but I wouldn't say old either. He's like kind of that middle child of VSAV right now. He's the Jonathan Taylor Thomas, the Jonathan Taylor Talbane of the group, the JTT, you know.
And we're just that middle Luke now, because I was like young Luke now. We're just going up. But
is there a younger Luke than you currently in the scene?
I hope not. I hope
and
not.
One day there might be, and you've got to relinquish your name.
I don't know. Star Wars. Never mind. I was about to say Star Wars isn't prevalent anymore. Like, it's the most prevalent it's probably ever been.
It is, but there's more
name,
people that don't like it than do like it now. So to be fair, it's almost considered cringe, but not quite. It's still okay in the popular lexicon, but it's getting there. I feel like.
Yep. And actually, we got Ailerus stepping up to play.
See, that's what I mean. It does not matter. You're going to have to play somebody good. So we got, I would say, heavy favorite to at least top 3, if not win the whole damn thing. Ailerus here,
of course.
But hey, Velvet Thunder, he's got Sasquatch. It only takes 3 overheads to win.
High-low, where'd your health bar go?
Exactly. Like, that is the fun and the intensity of this game. You could potentially lose because you just slept a little too much on your opponent.
Yep.
And somebody like Sasquatch can just take you out in 2 seconds. So
that's like easily one of the best parts of playing Sasquatch too, is just having that, like, my chain combo is going to be my damage.
Everybody here is walking a tightrope for sure on tech hit. You know, they've really got to be considerate of their offense and their defense and all factors here. So
I mean, even like if you all watched the one-on-one tournament last night, it was crazy just how many people were getting knocked out, how many upsets there were, just how many first to one.
Shout-outs to Cammy, they beat me, and knocked me out first round, they knocked me into losers first round. But then my losers run was against like J1 and Martin was our first match. We somehow won that. Like, I had Sketch and Kyle at one point. Like,
oh my God, yeah.
I had to make like a pretty hard run through the bracket, through losers, and I was like, why are you all here?
Me and Jack lost first round, and I had to play Groove Demon. And I was like, shit.
We gotta get you on that. I mean, Jack's a fish too. We gotta get you on the fish mat. We gotta get you pescatarian, man. You can eat. Trust me. Wolf can eat. All right.
But the
dogs
jump,
can eat fish.
The jump in the corner. I just want to jump.
Do what Ethan does. Don't jump. Short hop. Backwards. Backdash in the corner.
Oh,
Don't
and
jump.
do that HK.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remember that in this match today.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
I'll see.
Good. Beat your demon. Whoever your fish. I mean, it could be me. I'm a lot of people's fish demon.
Well, yeah. I mean, definitely. I mean, this is back before COVID, but me and Miller 2B were definitely. That's who I always ran into, like, in every tournament.
On the cameras, the sides might be switched, but these names are correct. Velvet Thunder on Sasquatch.
Yep.
On the 1P side, but IRL playing on the 2P side, if you will. Ailerus, real quick. Oh, walkthroughs, yeah.
On the 2P side.
You just. Nah, not really.
But I like it. You're thinking. Nice.
Yeah. Felicia gets 3 instant overheads and you die. That's bad. You really have to respect her damage.
Yeah, especially with the bar. The minute he can just do that overhead straight
reset.
into Sonic Spin. Oh, nice. Goes low.
Yeah.
Toy touch.
Zach really likes to put you in situations where you have no choice but to guess. Either jump out or you might get OS'd if you do. Like, he's got layers on layers. You really just can't let him get there in the first place. Jake's starting to go on the offense here. Velvet Thunder gets the sweep, gets the bat. That's all you need.
2 mix-ups.
Zach plays very well on second bat, though. Plays a lot tighter overall in terms of giving up moves. He's going to kill right here. This is Toy Touch Death. No, he doesn't ES Toy Touch. All right, he wanted the ES Toy Touch for death, but he salvages it with the ES Buckler there.
Yeah, just the wake-up chip immediately. And like you were saying, where Zach is in the second bat, that's like, I mean, every tournament, you can go look at any tournament and see how he plays.
Him and Kyle,
so
it's just like, you're in phase 2 of the Cuphead boss at that point. Like, you need to accept that it's going to get harder from here.
Now the Cuphead boss has tons of meter
Final
Dark
form
Force.
mode every time, yeah. Yeah, hopefully Jake can try to take an early bat here, but it's not looking like. Gets a cross-up, though. Good cross-up butt in the corner on that roundhouse.
Switch sides, though. Not good.
Good blocks. Yeah, has to wait out that string just a little longer. Neko punch, doesn't matter. Oh, walks into the crouching medium punch. Maybe had to back off there a little.
Nice walk through on the other side.
Zach's kind of hurrying Jake up here now on his defense, really trying to,
Nice, and this is going to be, if he can, he just needs a good ice tower, I think, too, just to get, like, any type of momentum, especially
Tried it there, and he did. He just got momentum off of that. Good call. Oh, gets a crouching fierce. It doesn't matter. Again, Felicia, you really have to accept that she only has to do a little quick string, and you actually take more damage than you think you would against her.
Yes.
And she gets knocked down and Oki off of that. I don't know, like, who her guiltier equivalent might be, but I feel like some GG players might see some similarities in her and certain characters about, like, she's basic, but when she gets Oki, you have to really respect it. She's got every option available to her, basically. In that round, I was going to say, Zach didn't even break out the Dark Force. Like, didn't have to. So.
And that is, I mean, that is some of the nastiest stuff that
I mean,
can be done in those
He will take a bat from that just alone. So, didn't have to rely on it, though. Felicia is very much like a Chun-Li of this game. Like, great buttons, good walk speed.
Yep.
Very, like, I will say beginner friendly, but that when it comes to a high level, she's still like a beast. Like, it does not matter that she's beginner friendly. Like,
absolutely. I mean, you can, even without learning the Dark Force combos, you can still do a lot.
You don't need the Dark Force combos. Those are just the cherry on top of. Yep. You can build a solid Felicia without any of that.
You can always just use your meter on ES Sonic Spin after confirms. You know, that's all you got to do.
That's what Line does. Like, hits the ES Buckler stuff a lot after confirms.
Yep.
No, she's a very versatile character. You're allowed to kind of, like, Zach has really figured out his style of Felicia and plays it to a T. But there's other Felicias out there that don't play anything like him and still do well. Like, it's not that he's found the right answer for Felicia. He's found the right answer for him specifically to.
Especially with the way that he pulls it out. But we got Kamui versus Kenpachi coming up actually right now.
Yeah, Kenpachi here, a former Jetta player before he made the switch to Sasquatch, the Squatch to Swish Squatch.
Oh, right. I actually thought Kenpachi was the Jetta.
Right, no.
Because
he is Strawberry Sasquatch here, He has been playing Sass for about a year at least now, maybe 2.
Nice.
We're closing in, but so he knows a lot about Jetta. I hope Cammy can summon their prior J1 experience, I would say. Like, but also Sasquatch is one of, again, we're talking about characters that can really play stylistically different from player to player. Sasquatch is absolutely one of those characters. Like,
I mean, even like the way that Kenpachi is playing right now is just like I have the life lead. I'm just gonna backdash and build some meter for some ice towers, throw them out there every once in a while, and then.
No, right now he doesn't really have to go in too hard, and he knows that. All he's got to do is just take his opportunities. Yeah, Cammy's got a big. They've got a big hill to climb, but it's gonna take the bat with this.
Yep.
Yeah,
they caught it.
Very good. Now, Cammy's patience recently has, like, really increased. Like, they are on top of that stuff. Oh, but Sasquatch, doesn't matter how much patience you have, Sasquatch will rush you through that DMV line all day.
It's hard. It's so hard.
It's more like the DNV line for do not move.
But Yeah, with Jetta, you have to play so patient too. Like that is like the main thing. But
No, what's hard about Jetta is you don't, even if you play defensively, you might not necessarily get anything from that. So
Yeah.
it can be really disheartening sometimes. You're just like, I blocked this whole offensive series and I got pretty much nothing for it. I just didn't die.
I got a jab.
Yeah.
And the pressure's off for 2 seconds.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
You know, I wish I knew more about this matchup from Jetta's perspective because it seems incredibly hard. But you know, I've seen Jetta's pull this stuff out. So
Yeah, definitely with the wire hitbox, Jetta does just have that little advantage. That's like something real small where you can do that
a little bit.
HK.
But at the same time, Jetta's got the tall hitbox for Sasquatch to abuse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's definitely a rough one.
Stop sign. Looking for those anti-air normals. Kenpachi trying to catch an up back here. Good. Gets the table flip
Table
on
flip.
the command grab attempt by Cammy. Cammy is trying to look for an anti-air attempt here at some point to get their momentum started, but hasn't found it yet. There's a wheel.
They're on ES.
That's another thing about Jetta is you're looking and looking and looking for momentum to get started, and you might not ever get there. Like, it might just be a bunch of, like, small exchanges that win you the match.
Like right there.
Yeah, right, exactly. No, like...
Yeah. It's literally like an ES fireball after like a reset
double
sometimes.
stop
That's like-
sign, and yeah.
That was rough, yeah.
Good. So, again, Kenpachi having that prior, like, main Jetta experience, he knows. He knows a lot about the matchup, so...
That was a good game from Cammy.
That was good, yeah. Like,
Playing very patient.
rough match, and, again...
Yeah. And once Jetta starts blocking in the air, it feels like he's there forever.
Yeah.
So it's just...
No, Jetta is a hard road traveled in this game for sure. Shout-outs to any Jetta players. If that's who you like and that's who you want to main, more power to you.
Hey.
It's rough, but... I mean, there's some really cool and, like, really satisfying stuff you can do with that character. So, and I know Cammy's been grinding. I mean, again, they beat me in the team tournament. So all props to them.
Yep.
Like,
It's skill dense.
Yeah, it's skill dense. Like, anything can happen here.
We got actually Yetighettoslang coming up against Dyer on stream.
All right, our fellow commentator here. We got Dyer. As I was saying, there's one of our first round matchups is going to be Dyer versus Yetighettoslang here. So, as you can see, right off of the bat, two incredibly strong players. We got one of the best players from Ohio against like one of the best players from SoCal.
Yeah.
Right off the bat here. I'm excited. And also Dyer, I will say, Sasquatch killer. Like 10-0 J1 in that exhibition.
Yep.
Always seems to have. And Kenpachi was telling me, he's like, I think, like, if you aren't on point with Sass, she's rough. Like, she is hard to deal with. her Tiger Knee Soul Flash can really keep him from short hopping at the right time.
I see. And that's what Dyer, like, he's played for so long. And even, like, back to the day of he beat Flo, like, oh, nice.
Oh, confirming to LI right away here. Good, though. Again, like, Sasquatch, for as much as Lilith has to execute here, Sasquatch can do just as much damage with a basic chain combo. So she's got to really watch getting opened up. But Dyer so far poking out. He's doing those dash in, dash outs right there. Again,
Yep.
He's really footseeing well with the dash in, dash out.
Oh,
space.
nice.
Another LI.
All right, but Luke's pushing out.
Has to defend here. Walk up throw. So that's one of those VSAV rounds where you're like, all right, my opponent just like really just held space and dominated me on offense and neutral. I gotta think about this and respect it.
Yep.
Let's see if Luke kind of slows down a bit here.
Definitely just like, and it's hard because of the dash in, dash out that he keeps doing, but just trying to get like a tech hit.
You got to really spy those against like good Lilith. Like Dyer again, like you just see that it's almost micro dashing in a way that he's doing, like with the character. It's nuanced, and you really have to wait your turn.
And
good air throw.
Easily one of the best at it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean Dyer best Lilith US, no question.
Oh yeah. But good blocks. Oh, nice
big
command grab.
brunch, Golden Corral,
Again,
double Golden
I like
Corral. We're dipping our steaks in the chocolate fountain tonight, folks.
Nice. Oh, no.
Doesn't confirm though.
No.
Oh, gets a back hop, but didn't. Oh, that was like smart by Yeti, but doesn't matter in there.
Oh, nice. Okay, gets the ice.
Mr. Cool Ice over here. Oh, there we go.
Oh, nice. Coming down with the crouching medium or the jumping medium punch.
Yeah, now again, like I said, needs to hold on to this life lead as long as he can, does Yetighettoslang right now. Dyer is looking for any opportunity he can just close this bat. There it is.
Yep.
I mean, only took a quarter life from that. That's not a big lead here. Like, Dyer does not need much to close this gap.
That's
Gets
nice.
the hop over. I like that a lot. Yeah, I like the reset. Gets the neutral butt, does another butt. Oh, misses the pursuit. That would have killed. Now
nice.
has to
Okay,
calm
ice.
down a little bit here. Activates
no.
Dark Force. I don't
This
know
could be
about
it.
that.
Oh,
But can
never
punish
mind.
this. Doesn't deactivate off the punish. Does go the Ice Tower. This is so dead.
Activate.
LI's
Didn't have the super, though.
Didn't have the meter.
That's up.
Or he did, but he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. Oh, no. Good block. I'm blocking him.
Joey fell.
Guard cancel.
So crazy.
Oh, he rolled out.
Oh.
The OS throw ends
it. Yetighettoslang just got, at the wrong moments, just got a little too impatient with it. Had almost, literally would have had the round on a pursuit read there, but.
Absolutely. And the Dark Force, if I had to definitely guess, was probably from like a tech hit, like, you know,
Yes.
situation.
Often if Sasquatch Dark Force is out of nowhere, it's usually, and that's a lot of characters too.
Yeah.
Sasquatch doesn't have the worst Dark Force for that, but
Yeah.
it's not as good as some other characters. It's not unsafe to, or I'm sorry, it's not safe to deactivate with that character like it is a lot of others. So. Yeah, he couldn't almost did, like was on that line, but as you can see, like, just this game is so hard sometimes to win at scrambling. I feel like the best players at this game get that little extra edge of awareness on the scramble situations and actually pull through.
Absolutely.
It's kind of Marvel 3 in that way to me. Like,
yeah.
The player that can really capitalize on the scrambles and doesn't lose in those situations a lot can pull out a lot of victories.
Yep, and even like
that they otherwise wouldn't win.
That's something that Zach does really well. You know, that's something
Zach
like
is a scramble king. Like,
yeah,
absolutely. Like, I would say Zach probably here is one of why he's so good is because he's so good at handling scrambles. So there's not many. Like, yeah, you know, Wolf likes to rely on the beast cannon, like, oh, you know, just the emergency big red button whenever something happens. But
absolutely,
not every character gets that. And
yep,
yeah,
and I mean, like. With her Dark Force too, it is one of those unsafe ones, like we were saying. But like just being able to keep actual pressure on it is so good. Oh, they actually went straight into it. We got Wormdog versus MBE. Or no, they didn't. They're button checking. I looked away. But we got Wormdog versus MBE coming up. It's gonna be QB versus Dimitri. Wormdog beat, I believe, us yesterday in the tournament. We got MBD coming back with Dimitri.
Sorry, folks, just need a water break.
I feel you.
Oh, I don't? Okay. All right, we got Wormdog, who is slowly but surely is climbing that tower of players and getting wins and, like, performing well in tournament. Just got 9th, I want to say, at Frosty Faustic, like, just slightly outside of top 8.
It's like a whole different generation now that there's like
Wormdog definitely one of those, like, probably I would say around your generation of players. I want to say started playing around then, but has been traveling and sticking with it this whole time and is only improving. Like right there, what a good neutral jump punish. But MBD, again, a veteran. I don't know what MBD's feelings on this matchup are. I don't know how confident he feels.
DP's guy make him feel a little bit better, I bet, but
absolutely
probably still be rough with how tall he is too.
No, and MBD is right there. Like, MBD can hit you with the Dimitri Masterclass at any point in time.
Yep. I think really what probably he's looking for is a lot of where the QB is going to wake up so he can get that demon, you know? Like,
yeah, looking for demon or dragon punch on her to up back on wake up, which is QBs notoriously do.
Yep.
Like right now has really kept Wormdog away from doing a lot of IAD mix-ups, so has really just kept this to a very like straightforward neutral. You know, I know a good bat spin out, needs to block this bubble. Another bat spin, bubble's gone. Honey Boo Boo didn't do anything there, much like the real Honey Boo Boo.
Yeah.
Gets a cross up, doesn't get it.
Nice.
Oh, good.
Yes, pursuit.
Yeah, it wasn't a hard read, but it's safe. So
yeah,
I agree with that actually.
Especially for a QB player, because like as Wolf, I opt back a lot. I know it. Like
yeah, right now he's doing the right things. For a good ESDP again. No, played that match textbook well against QB. She is one of those characters. I always say this about the top 3, Zabel, Sasquatch, and QB. The best strategy is to just run them over. the best you can do is to never let them get started and just play around that. Like, think about what they're going to do defensively to try to stop you, get around it, and just keep going with your offense. Don't relent.
Absolutely.
Because the second you do is when they start and you just die.
You can't be guessing in this game. It's so fast.
No.
Like, you got to be like,
No.
oh, this is what I'm going to do.
No, you need to there's, as much as you would think people react to things, no, they don't. They are guessing. They're just educated guessing a lot of times.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, even sometimes when I swear, I can read that. You can't.
No,
It's
you
just,
can't. You don't see it.
Oh, nice.
Good dash medium kick from Wormdog there. Playing a little more grounded this round, which is good.
Yeah,
like,
even the white life on NDD. Oh, no, but the
guard
ECPS
cancel GC, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Overheads. No confirm off that.
Ooh, gets
That sweep isn't a low, by the way, folks. It's just a mid, but it's got amazing reach, range, and frames. So it hits you a lot regardless.
It is probably one of Dimitri's
maybe the best sweep.
Our best.
Yeah, it might be one of the best buttons in the game, honestly.
It's really
really good.
Just goes with the empty low there.
Empty low, very good. Yeah, QB, like,
Oh, interrupted the demon.
this is very much looking like Wormdog's round right now. Playing much more comfortably, just walking in, taking his time.
Oh, but cross
Gonna
up.
get the cross up, yeah.
Yep, he's got that wide hitbox. so
Another good
crouching.
cross up by MBD. Forces the demon, but gets out safe. Wormdog's got 4 meters, but QB's one of those characters who doesn't really use it if she doesn't have to.
Yeah, essentially you just want to get that bubble. Sometimes you get far away, and that's
not
about it. Oh.
The Dreaming Cradle's back and forth.
Wow. He just kept switching sides in
That was
the
great,
demon cradle.
though.
That's
No.
good, yeah.
MBD, like, really
That is
playing the cerebral game here right now. Dash, oh, I love that.
anything out.
Oh,
that
takes
was
him to
good.
demon from Forever
And
Pursuit.
that'll be it. Wow.
I feel like Kyle Watula's presence there made MBD Pursuit much better. He's got Pursuit +1 aura on him.
I absolutely agree. The minute I heard Kyle, I was like, yeah, okay, he's hitting this. He's hitting this for sure.
But really, really good round from MBD there. Didn't at all like suffer the QB matchup. Just was like, nah, I'm gonna play. Like,
Yep. And I mean, even when he was missing those demons, he was still able to
was fine,
get
yeah.
him at the end.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because like a big thing with QB and Dimitri that I think is probably an issue is that the fact that you have to guess which role she's going to do so early because of how different the frames are.
Yeah.
That you can't do the normal Dimitri setups that just kind of like work on a Wolf player, like a Felicia player. Especially when whenever Wormdog did that just straight get up, he got out of a lot of those late pursuit demons just for free.
Yeah. No, good stuff. Both players. We'll definitely be seeing more of Wormdog in losers bracket, I'm sure. Definitely a threat. And like, again, no shame here in losing the first round. This is not your average typical major for any game. This is killer central.
If you go 0-2, you might have just played against 2 top 8ers from any
yeah,
other.
exactly. It's very possible you've just played against 2 people that made top 8 here. So
Yeah.
So next up, we're going to have Empty Shiki, Boletta main enthusiast versus NYC Gourmet Sketch. Usually going to play Fish. 9 times out of 10 going to play Fish. Might go with a QB matchup, but I think he's going to go with Fish here.
Yeah. What's the worst wake up you can deal with against a Boletta, honestly? For like
no, she doesn't have anything.
Anything. Okay.
No.
And like, I guess if you can, how do you keep her in the corner from doing the double jump?
You just kind of back up and like give her the space to do it and force her back. Like, it's not really
Kind of hit
it's
her
not
with
bad.
the
Yeah.
stance
Like
C, or heavy punch.
A big thing that happens in this particular matchup of Boletta versus Fish is timeouts, and both players need to be cognizant of that. Like, one or the other can time out the other person with ease. And I feel like once Fish gets a life lead, it's in his best incentive to try to time her out a lot of the time.
Just not deal with this double jump
Yeah,
the
just
whole time.
look for the spots, but right now Empty Shiki like in there.
Ooh, nice throw. Oh, nice read on the roll from Sketch.
I know Shiki's been practicing on Fightcade and has been sticking with it a long time. Has good hit confirms with the character, so.
Oh, nice dashing sweep.
Sketch, yeah.
There
Bubble,
it is.
here it is.
Oh,
gets
actually switched
the bat.
sides.
It doesn't matter. Got the
Yeah.
bat. That's all he wanted. Like he was just looking for the bat there.
Yeah, now with that life lead, he can kind of
Yeah.
just play a little bit more
Now
slower.
he can play much lamer, take his time.
Yep.
It's exactly where Sketch wants to be. He loves playing like these footsie heavy characters that can kind of turtle up. Always his style. Really good Alpha 2 Nash player, Scarlet
yeah.
player, yeah. But Empty Shiki evens it out. Not much of a life difference here between the two. I would like to see a couple more unblockables on Shiki's side. Jumps into the bubble there,
no,
yeah.
Knockdown.
Sketch is not afraid of doing the mid-screen bubble, and he can capitalize off it. There's another one.
A little too early for that one, or a little too late for that one.
But it was good by Shiki, too, to read that he was going to do it again and just wake up with the light kick there.
Absolutely. That could have been the game easily. But now, actually, Empty Shiki just catching back up, just got back that white life lead.
It's possible. Almost tech into the bubble, but doesn't. And good confirmed by Shiki there. Has the offense started. Sketch says
Sketch
no.
switches it. Oh, medium punch. All right. Oh, jumps right over, but goes under. Nice sweep from Sketch.
Not going to burn. Oh, switches sides again. Burn meter here. Has to guard cancel. Does not. Yeah.
And that's,
Yeah, Balletta's only real option a lot of times against Fish is to guard cancel in that situation, but easier said than done. If he doesn't give you the exact button that you're looking for at the exact time, you don't get it, and then you eat bubble and you die. So, many characters, almost the whole cast, if Fish gets 2 bubble loops on you, you lose. Like, that's enough damage to kill you. Balletta is definitely one of those characters.
Yep.
She only needs to get looped once to lose. So, I mean, Empty Shiki very aware of that, has played plenty of Fish in his time, but couldn't capitalize there. We got round 2.
It's really up to your rolls a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Like, that is what determines if you're going to be beaten into. And you got to practice it. Like, it is one of the things that I will definitely say.
I really do like the hit confirm basket punishes from Shiki here. Not leaving damage on the table. That was a mistake, though, unfortunately. Good overheads, though. I do like that. Fish very susceptible to overheads in this matchup. Like, she can run her multi-hit overhead game on him. And he's Fish's average height, he's across the board probably the most medium character in the game for everything. So,
perfect Midwest character.
Yeah, he is very Midwest. He is Fish's Midwest. I mean, Sketch is honorary Midwest. When he started playing this game, he lived in Ohio. So,
but Empty Shiki keeping the lead really well right now.
Yes, this is good.
Sketch is trying to do anything to end this bat, like you've been saying.
He's going to pop meter whatever he can to get this bat closed out. But Shiki right now is taking full advantage, like holding it down, running away. Oh, gets caught by that sweep. Sketch, a master of the regular throw, I will say. Honestly, better than me. Best Fish here at regular command or regular grab.
Here's the loop, and he's got bar.
Has to guard cancel right there. You have to guard cancel
but he
that crouching medium kick.
He missed the spray.
It's all right. Yeah, Shiki's got another. Oh, misses the. Yeah, knows he did. You can see the F-bat look from Sketch there. Yeah, it happens. Pillar is an overlapping button. For those of you who don't know, Pillar and Bubble have very similar inputs. Gets the overhead.
That was not
Shiki hanging on that one, but very good. Again, I think Sketch got a little flustered there from some of the misinputs, and and that I was telling MBD last night, like VSAV, we were just talking, and I was like, VSAV is a game of letting things go. When something doesn't go your way, stop. Like, think about it and just be like, it's not that, like, continue playing the game. Stop, like, harboring on your mistakes.
It's too fast.
It's too fast.
You can't
do it. It's too fast to be, like, sad about doing something wrong. It just happened. Let it go.
Yeah, like, oh, I rolled into that bubble. You can't be thinking about that for the rest of the game. You're going to roll right into another one.
Oh, what a weird tech hit situation there. Gets the knockdown. Again, pillar. But right there, that's one of those, you know what, screw it.
Yep.
I wasted meter, but we can build it back. Like, readjust. You've got to let that go.
And especially with a life lead, you can just totally don't even think about it. Oh, big jump in. All right, going for the bubble.
Bubble is going to get it this time. Double jumps into it. That was pretty much the tip into the bubble, but he's going to get it. Doesn't get it with the pursuit. Really hard to IOH BB Hood, but doesn't matter.
Ends up taking bad
in the zone, you can tell. Like, he's following this rhythm. He's looking for what he's looking for.
And he's just, I mean, he's gotten, like, already one loop going.
Yeah, very much ahead. He's doing these standing light kicks and popping her out of her. Like, right now, Empty Shiki's just getting frustrated. That's going to hit.
And that's going to...
That was a perfect setup, yeah. Again, hits. He's going to get the meter off. No, he's not. Not quite. No, he does off the pursuit. He does off the pursuit.
No follow-up. Yep.
Doesn't matter. He's in there.
Yep.
Sketch.
Good stuff from Sketch.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And also, like I was saying, a game of, like, not harping too hard on your mistakes. It's also a game of just because you won one round doesn't mean you're going to win the next one. Things can go sour for you very quick, so you need to, like, you can't just ride a high in this game and be like, oh, I'm winning, oh. No, that's not a real thing. I've had...
It can come crashing down at any moment, especially in this room.
Defeat snatched from the jaws of victory so many times in VSAV. It's like the perfect game for that more than any other game.
Absolutely, especially because once you start building your own pressure back, that white life starts gaining back, like, you can easily just have a super fast comeback.
Most characters don't need meter to hurt you, like... And a lot of other modern games, there's a whole, like, oh,
I can assume my opponent's going to come in with this particular offense because they have meter.
Yep.
VSAV's not one of those games. It does not matter.
Yeah.
A simple knockdown combo, and oh, now you're in the blender. Like,
I mean, just even if you do the simplest, like, just the classic like wolf combo where it's like crouching light kick, or medium punch, medium kick, heavy punch. Like that does so much damage.
Yeah, a simple 5-hit chain from some of the characters in this game will kill you. Or like, this game is something about just not making any mistakes. And speaking of a character that like can't make any mistakes, we got Mighty Mar, Anacharis here. And is this Fall Down Bear? Am I correct? Do I know? I don't know for sure, but I think it is.
I cannot see the face
I'm
at all.
seeing a Balletta, and I do believe Fall Down Bear is here, so I think this might be them.
Gotcha.
Maybe. We'll see when the names pop up, but I'm pretty sure it is.
But of course, Mighty Mar.
I know they play Balletta, so... Yeah, Balletta and Acris, very awkward match. She can lock him down, though. If you've seen Minima's tweet about how to play an Acris...
Fall Down Bear.
Okay, it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, Fall Down Bear has joined us for many a community night, and I think they're from the south, if I want to, like the region-wise.
Oh, gotcha. Like maybe probably work towards Ray and Kajoq.
Maybe Tennessee, Georgia area, if I'm not mistaken, I think. But
gotcha, but this is going to be all nice.
The thing about this is if you haven't played Mar, you really don't have anything like knowledge of the Anacharis matchup. No amount of training mode is going to prepare you for how Mar plays this game.
Absolutely.
He is galaxy-brained at all time. He is always looking for the most optimal situation to hit you.
He's the only one that's allowed to think at all times.
I mean, his blocking is immaculate.
Yep.
So he is absolutely one of the final bosses of Vampire Savior. There's no question. Won Frosty Fausting this year, so
yep.
Yeah, and has won many a major. So
for a long time now, yeah, like he is. And obviously, you know, just best in Acris.
Yeah, best in Oc US, possibly, won't say world, but getting, if he's not, he's top 5.
He is, and the good part is that he's always there to help people as well, so make sure that you guys check him out as well.
Yeah, Mighty Mar is a tech god and will teach you everything you want to know about this game. Super, like, willing to share information and help you along your vampire journey, so, yeah. Big asset to the community, but yeah, rushing down right now. Fall Down Bear has just really not found an offense because Mar's blocking is so good. You really have to, it doesn't pursuit there, okay. You really have to think about Mar's blocking when you play against him. It's going to be a wall for a while. Like, you just have to accept that he's going to block your offense for a long time.
And especially like with this matchup, he just play lame the whole time after he gets the life lead. It's like, all right.
He was just looking for pyramid dives on the chicken block when it was appropriate and poking and
then some curses to jump him back up.
Yeah. Anak might be the worst character in the game, but this game still has the balance levels where he can kill you and it does not matter who you are.
And pyramid drop is so fast. Yep.
Yeah, he turns into Magneto every couple of seconds and you have to deal with it. Right there, double pyramid drop, 2 overheads, and now Mar has the bat. He can turtle. Fall Down Bear's got to come up with a really elaborate offense here to even it out. Oh, that pyramid drop was disgusting.
Yeah, that was good.
On the
that
wake
was gonna be rough to block.
Yeah, I got hit.
Yeah.
I got hit.
And he just needs to get anything started right now in the corner.
I would say a big thing you need to know about the matchup is understand when and where your character can hit their Anacharis is susceptible because he can't push block. He is susceptible to infinite block strings. So if you understand when and where to get him in that, Mar's got no choice. He's got to sit there and block until you say no. I've watched Mr. Igloo with Sasquatch literally run a consistent block string that was there was no holes in it, and he just did that for like 40-something seconds. So
yep.
It's like, what? I honestly, if I could perfect it with Fish, and I could do, once I got the life lead, if I could do an infinite block string against him, I would.
Absolutely.
Why not?
Yeah, I don't want to deal with this character. And Mar will make you deal with it.
Yeah.
Like with Wolf, it's like almost just walk-up jab, essentially.
I mean, you got to expect the Beast Cannon against Wolf. Speaking of, you got to expect the Beast Cannon, we got Madocat, which is a misnomer because he plays dog, but you would expect, you would think a Felicia player has the tag Madocat, but no.
Madocat, obviously, a well-known Blaze Blue player, a Jubei main who has lots of... Check him out, twitch.tv/Madocat. I believe I don't know if he has a YouTube or not, but he streams Blaze Blue and other games all the time. He's a VTuber, and he's a lot of fun to watch. Got to hype up my former roommate here. So
Absolutely.
University of Dayton graduate here. We got alum on the field. So, and it's Madocat versus Kyle. And Kyle...
Oh, wow.
Kyle, obviously, what can you say? Godfather of VSAV has been, he is the reason, probably the reason all of us are here right now, honestly.
Yeah.
So many of us had him as a mentor coming into this game. Still sticking with Morgan to this day.
And I mean,
I think
just
this
like
is
Mar.
a check.
He can do it really well. Like, him and Mar both can play these low tiers exceedingly, like...
Oh, yeah. Kyle is a threat for top 8 at any time. When he is in the zone, he is in the zone with that character, and good luck stopping him.
And, of course, comes from plus R, like, before that, right? And just has so much of that Guilty Gear experience, like we've been saying, where Guilty Gear kind of just comes from this a little bit.
Yeah, Kyle, a very, very good May player in the Guilty Gear series across the board, across multiple Guilty Gears, but plus R is his wheelhouse. But yeah.
But now we got Madocat versus Kyle. Madocat just getting DP'd right now.
Hey, I would like to see Madocat just kind of get back on defense here, tech hit at the right time, and build a meter. Kyle knows. Kyle's going in right now because Calbane has nothing. So, and that's the time. Calbane's very much I treat him a lot like I treat Third Strike Chun-Li, where it's like rush him down until he gets meter, and then start considering what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because the beast cannon's happening at some point.
Absolutely. And I mean, if you can keep the pressure, he cannot build the meter back by just doing the whip buttons.
No, you stay in his face at the right times, and he can't do anything. Good tech hit throw there. Again, no bat taken yet. I think that might have tried to have been an East. He has beast cannon activates. That's a vulnerable.
Deactivate?
Yeah, he activated for the invulnerability, and he got it. Yeah.
Or Ken Gallon special.
Does the double beast cannon. I like that, though. It was a good, tick option. Just didn't get a throw on the second attempt there.
Oh, and Kyle just not letting him jump at all.
Kyle's always trying to play you 3 steps ahead, and you have to meet him there. You have to meet him at where his decision is. Good, again.
Nice
good
throw.
Good activate. Madocat just needs a little more damage off of some of these offensive opportunities he's getting. That was almost a DI there from Kyle.
Nice.
The knockdown. Doesn't matter. Follows up.
He has
Slime
flash
Raise
kick.
with the Derek Legend special. Shadow Blades that ES Beast Cannon. Madocat just kind of threw that one out willy-nilly.
And just got 1 bar. I mean, this is going to be...
This is rough.
Yeah, he would have to...
gets punished on the regular Beast Cannon there. Kyle, again, I mean, he's got so much experience in this game. He's played not only Madocat a bunch, but also Mini-Maw a bunch. Kyle's got the Wolf matchup pretty well down.
Absolutely. There's Wolf is one of the most popular characters.
He's very popular, yeah.
So,
it helps.
And he trained the majority of the Wolves here, so
yeah,
that's really...
Anybody trying to learn this game, I would recommend, if you can find somebody who plays Wolf to run a set on you, play them as much as possible, because this is going to be a character you're going to see in bracket a lot. So.
Absolutely. This in Sasquatch, you want to get real used to it real quick.
Yeah. Understand that Beast Cannon isn't godlike. It just requires you to be godlike to beat it. But if you are, it's not that good.
There are a lot of people that have proven, honestly, it's one of those things where people have gotten better at dealing with
over time, a lot of us have gotten good at defending against it. You see it a lot in Mini-Maw versus Ailerus matchups. Ailerus does not suffer the Beast Cannon one bit, and Kyle right here does exactly what you're supposed to do. He just teched out, and he waited his turn.
Yep.
He didn't get impatient and try to poke. He lost a bat here, but he's very close to closing out bat 1 as well.
The deep, nice.
Good anti-air medium kick there from Kyle. Just playing the patience game right now, just trying to thread the needle here, the space needle on the last little bit of health he needs to close out the bat.
And he's just blocking everything.
Gets a trade
Bat's
again.
thrown at him. But yeah, the trade taking the bat.
Again, not much of an advantage going into round 2 here for Madocat. Gets the double overheads. This is death.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Oh, yep.
See folks, this is how Vampire works.
Yep.
You F up one time.
Matt was in the lead that whole game.
Matt was in the lead.
It was 2 mix-ups. And that was
2 mix-ups, and that's all it took. And even... Okay, fuck. And then that's... and Morrigan still,
Yeah.
Morrigan, one of the worst characters in the game, just showed that you can only do 2 mix-ups and win.
Yep.
And that's this game.
I mean, it's
No one is safe.
It's so fast. Every
It
time
is.
I take a break from it and I come back, I can't believe how fast it just
I'm telling you
feels.
right now, if you're like, if you're watching this and you're like, I like this game, I'm not sure. First of all, this game is mainly chain combos, so the actual execution of the basics of it is not hard. You
Not at
will
all.
learn it very quickly. And then after that, once you treat it like a Guilty Gear game and then you treat it like a Street Fighter game at the same time, the world will open up to you of this game, and you'll crack out on this as much as possible. You will love this game, trust me.
And a big thing, if you're just starting, is getting that tech hit concept down. I
Yes.
think that is the biggest thing to
As
just start
a player
learning.
coming from Third Strike, it very quickly clicked with me about how tech hit is, it's not quite a parry. Like if you're coming from Marvel, it's not exactly a perfect, it's not, it follows very similar ideas to how push block works in Marvel, but the execution of it is different.
Yep.
You have to press multiple buttons. Everybody out there who's like, how do I tech hit? Everyone does it differently. Just look up guides and find whatever is comfortable most for you.
Absolutely.
And use that to your advantage. Everyone here does it slightly differently. I know Ailerus and myself do like the swipe method, but for some people they don't like the potential of getting accidental dark forces from that. I understand. It also depends on your character. I have a character who can get accidental dark forces, and it's not that big of a deal. Same with Ailerus to an extent. Like it's a little more, but still, it's not that bad. But yeah, VSAV is one of the best low barrier of entry, high skill ceiling is this game, and
Yes.
you will appreciate it so much while you play. So we got Sonic Spear versus T-Bus here. Sonic Spear opting with the pink fish. I haven't seen the salmon in a while. More purple, I guess. I think
your
Blue
guess is better than
Melnati
mine.
plays this color sometimes. That's the only other fish I know that plays this color, so. Yeah, Monty, Sonic Spear, no stranger at all to this matchup, has played Kyle plenty.
Of course.
One of the fellow Ohio Fish mains, so.
And of course, D-Bus has been practicing so much of this. And that was
That's good. That was
Yeah.
good use of meter. I agree with that there, actually. Wasn't going to get punished for it, so
created
yeah.
a ton of space. Oh, yep. But
Yeah.
D-Bus has been getting so much better. Like,
Oh, yeah. D-Bus is on the rise for sure. Again, has to do the uphill battle of playing Morrigan, but is fine with it and makes it work for him.
yeah, if you can accept that you will do this uphill climb, I think that's the only way you play low tier in this game. If you can't accept it, don't do it.
But like you see right there, just he's playing really fundamentally sound right now, and Monty's just running into his buttons, and it's winning him the game.
Oh, nice. Actually, it's tech there. Ooh, went right over the throw attempt.
Good tech hits by Sonic Spear there. Good tech hits again by D-Bus on the way back. Doesn't let that jump in go.
All right,
Gonna
shoot some more missiles.
Spin the meter, but this does good chip. It does all right chip. There's no answer for it for Fish here. So D-Bus is, again, does it again. I agree with these decisions. Has
Yep.
the meter, is going to do it again. He's just trying to
and
chip
that's
out.
real close.
Oh, he tried to catch a jump,
okay.
but D-Bus, recognizing, hey, he's full screen. I can just throw out missiles here, and it's going to chip.
Yep. And the bubbles are, no even having to worry about the bubbles.
Yeah,
when you have
didn't
full
encounter a
screen.
bubble that entire match. So, yeah. I mean, this is a different flavor of Morrigan than I think Sonic Spear's used to sampling here. So, has to make the adjustment.
Which goes to, how people play so differently in this game. They can play the same character.
Despite this
entirely
being slightly in Fish's favor, Morrigan, as long as she has meter, has an answer to escape bubble most of the time with her Valkyrie turn.
Oh,
So
that's
she's
right.
one of the few characters that actually has a pretty much guaranteed way out of bubble, and that's not many characters have that. So she actually can fight. Doesn't get the DI there, but D-Bus has gotten a good amount of jump-ins to his favor.
Valkyrie
He's going to
turn.
combo off that. Oh, if he had got the DI off of
that
that
would've
would
been
have been
abs.
sick, but that was still really good.
that was really, really good.
It's
to
still
get
what
that
he
one off
needed. Yeah, Sonic Spear here, under pressure, pops the bubble, gets it,
Ooh.
is going to get it,
Too
doesn't
far
get
for
the
this.
gas, a little too far. Is going to opt for the ES pursuit to get the damage, goes for the instant overhead. Monty in good shape here, has meter, can keep, threw her out of the corner. I was about to say can keep her in the corner, but threw her out.
First part about doing commentary for this game, it goes that fast.
I mean, yeah, you
While
literally
you're
think
saying
about
a sentence.
something, something changes. Valkyrie turn again, that's what's going to happen. Every bubble you see, as long as Morrigan has meter, she's going to Valkyrie turn it. Good drill.
Nice.
baits the DP and gets a sweep. Gets crossed up though, no DI. No DI again, that could have hurt a lot. Doesn't tech hit that Soul Fist.
Oh, gets command grab.
Command grab, D-Bus in really good shape here.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough.
Threatens D-Bus with the mini pop-off there. Very happy with his performance. Good stuff.
I mean, yeah, and like we were saying,
Hey,
everyone's
Monty
killer.
got third in the team tournament last night. Like, he beat me. So, like, you just look at the field. Like, everybody here is just a threat. Like, it cannot go your way once, and that's all it takes.
This is a brutal tournament, but also like super fun because we're all just here to play as many games as possible.
Yeah, this is the VSAV slumber. If we could sleep here in sleeping bags, a lot of us probably would.
In fact, I thought that's what a lot of you did.
Effectively, we're literally just walking to a hotel across the street, so pretty much it's happening. All right, we're going to have Kenpachi versus Ailerus now. This is again, obviously Zach always going in as the favorite, but Kenpachi, I know, has been playing Ailerus online, like on Fightcade. Oh, we just lost. Okay, I was gonna say we lost color for a second there. We had U mode activated. What the hell?
I could see for once.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know these two play online a good amount. You know, Kenpachi from Columbus, not far away. I've seen their sets, and it's literally, they'll play to like well over 100 games online.
Oh, really?
Yes,
So they'll just go, okay.
And a lot of times, I mean, Zach is winning a lot, but it's very close, and Kenpachi does win like a couple every now and again. So,
Yep,
and VSAV, it can just be that game of I got 2 quick good rounds, and you know, I'm excited to see if Kenpachi can really, you know, Ailerus, so much experience against Sasquatch. We have a Yetighettoslang at home, right? Like,
yep. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, he's been playing for so long. It's like, what can we say about Zach?
I want to say Luke's come over to the mini apartments we've had together and played casuals all night against myself and Zach. So it's like Fish and Felicia matchups for both of us. Understanding Sasquatch is. We got it down.
I've been down at Luke's parents' house playing VSAV before, just for a long time watching these two play. Like, it's been so long that they've been playing this game. It's crazy.
I imagine we're 1 or 2 matches away from the winners finals of this pool. I believe the winner of this either goes on to winners semis or possibly winners finals. I'm not quite sure. We're close though. Semis next. Okay. So we got semis next, and yeah.
Winners quarters. Got Ailerus versus Kenpachi. Kenpachi also coming from the CMOS area.
Yeah. Another fellow Ohio VSAV player. That's why they're so good.
Yep. It's
like,
play against the best over and over again.
Oh, it has got to, I was going to say, had to watch White Life, and yeah, got OS there. You cannot give Zach like more than 3 opportunities to attack you, or you're going to get hit.
Yeah, it's
good neutral jump there. Sasquatch cannot deal well with neutral jumps in his face. He doesn't really have a good button for that, and lots of us take advantage of that. So look for, again, look for jumps to happen against Sasquatch right on his vertical axis a lot.
And if you're using certain characters, even on his getup, you can just cross up there if you're just have one of those random buttons, like a jump light kick from a wolf. Just do a neutral jump light kick, you can get the cross up just if he walks under it all.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ailerus is starting off strong, of course.
Yeah, I mean, convincing round, you know, Kenpachi's got to really answer and just not give up on defense so much. You really have to not get opened up, and it's hard because Ailerus is option selecting a lot of situations. So if you don't get hit by the anti-air, you get hit by the throw, you know.
And the worst thing is the minute you get him in the corner, he's going to try to get out. You got it.
This is a really strong start from Kenpachi. He's, you know, had the momentum here. Has to think about it now. Ailerus hopping right back on momentum like it's my turn.
Just switching.
Oh, could have gotten him. Okay, I was going to say, missed a full punish, but gets it back anyway. Now Kenpachi has to be really aware. Zach is on his final formed second life, you know. Yeah, the tech hits are going to be more consistent. The defense, walk through there. Zach's going to close out this bat in the next mix-up. Watch, like,
absolutely.
There it is.
Oh, he tried the ice tower, I was going to say, but
doesn't work against that wall jump from her, yeah.
It's definitely something that you have to keep in mind with this character. It works so good. Just like you have bubble, you know.
It's almost like Chun-Li wall jump in third strike. You have to like it's coming if you're a character that wants the corner advantage. Like expect it.
Yep.
Misses.
Oh.
This is big. This is a lot of white life. Oh, Kenpachi misses the anti-air.
He was a little late on doing that medium punch. That's what he wanted, was a stop sign to catch him jumping.
I think after this tournament, he's going to watch his matches and overall like assess that. A big thing he's missing right now is the timing on his anti-air wake-up meaty situation. If he had literally gotten the stop sign a frame earlier on Ailerus there, we might be looking at a 1-1 situation.
Absolutely. Especially with that much damage that he had so much white life.
Yeah, the thing about VSAV is you really have to think about your white life at all in the context of it. And when you're the one on the back foot of white life, like it's clear the next couple mix-ups are going to kill you, you need to back off. You need to play defense, and you need to make the right choices. Otherwise, that's the game. The whole point of the game is to close the gap fast. So you got to deny your opponent that sometimes.
That's why 90% of characters have a way to dash in on you and either hop on you. Like, you have to. And it's going to be hard to get those wake-ups sometimes because every character's different. And sometimes characters change on even just between their front roll and their back roll.
Yep.
And it could
be frames are different. Frames are different.
And on neutral get-up, you can't be too close. They'll command grab you. And it's completely.
Ailerus will do that too. Like he'll wake up, command grab you if you're not respecting him right. Like, yeah, that's the right choice. Okay, we're gonna have MBD here up against Dyer.
Oh my God, this is
another great match we're about to see. I'm actually excited. I want to see if MBD with his Dimitri has the read here. I mean, he's been playing well so far. So,
and it's a winner's quarters match.
Yeah,
like
no,
we're not even.
This, Dimitri here can push away Lilith's Soul Flash with his Fireball, so Dimitri wins the far-away neutral in this matchup. Dyer is going to be looking to play at about, like, half screen or closer here to make sure he can stay in control. Keep with that dash pressure, that dash in, dash out, as we're seeing right there.
That was perfect,
Gets one, misses the LI, but still
a little too far for that that chain at the beginning. Oh, but nice get sweep.
Yeah, good anti mash there from MBD, but I mean, I say it's not a mash. It's it's counter hitting. Good
nice.
Demon. Again, close on bat. Needs him. I think wanted to DP there, didn't get it.
Yep.
Awkward on. I don't know.
I don't know what
hitbox. Yeah. So I don't know how that works, but
I didn't even know what side Dyer was going to end up on. So that was going to be real hard to guess what side you were going to have to DP towards.
Dyer is playing a little more reserved right now, not trying to lose that last bat, but it doesn't. Dimitri just gets a simple chain combo and takes it away.
Maybe we bring it up, it goes away.
Oh, misses out on popping him in the corner. Gets the cross up. Good whiff pursuit there from MBD. Dashes up in his face. Doesn't get anything.
Yep, now Dyer got all that life back. Still very, very close. I mean, like, one demon can really do a lot from either of these players.
Yes, yeah. So far, good defense by both players. Dyer a little bit more on the offense here, in control. Gets the jump, and this is going to be not an LI. Could have won with an LI there, doesn't.
It's hard.
But MBD not really representing.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's good. MBD will take that. Good. Oh, that was a hard read, but it doesn't work out. Only takes one hit of the LI. This is, that was a very awkward exchange.
That was the scramble.
Yes.
That was the scramble we're talking about. You have to get in control of it.
That's exactly one of those. You need to recognize it's going into scramble territory and react appropriately situations.
Once Dyer got the he got the throw there, and then I got all thrown off. But yeah, he just being able to essentially just keep that spot is what
momentum. No, this game's all about momentum. So these little things you can do, like, go a long way. Just a normal in the right spot will pop somebody off of you and screw up their rhythm. And then you gain the momentum back, and that's all you need to win. Trades here in the second round.
Nice. Just using that medium kick, getting that anti-air.
Again, more trades, but to Dyer's advantage.
And that's a lot of just even what Lilith gets a lot of times is trades. Like,
yes, she does.
She can get a lot off of him, especially with the fireballs. So that's what you want the most.
Activates Bat Master, but it does not matter. He's a master batter. Got the, again, Jai, which is Dyer. Oh, there it is. This
that's
might kill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's hit. Very good. You always, Jai's got those on lock. Assume that an LI is going to happen in a combo sequence.
Absolutely, and even like with that first game when he took the when he did that pursuit afterwards, he got like full control of that match, and then to the second game, it just kind of kept that momentum going. Like,
I think we're gonna have. Is Jai gonna stay on? No. We got somewhere in the bracket. We're about to go into winners semis now, so I think maybe Ailerus is up against Mighty Mar, and that
wow,
this is a grand finals at a lot of tournaments that we've seen. And okay.
So we got Sketch versus Mighty Mar coming up, actually.
Yes.
Okay, and that one's going to be that's going to be fun.
That'll be great. No, Fish versus Anak is a very interesting matchup because Anak doesn't have a whole lot of options out of bubble, but Mighty Mar, again, just being the player he is, he gets away. You know, he really plays the player in this game, and you really have to be like self-conscious versus him about what you're doing. You cannot just play the game textbook.
Yeah, absolutely.
He will immediately clue in on that you're trying to do that and punish you for that. So
anything on paper doesn't matter here.
No, exactly.
Yeah, it especially just like he does have that one option. Of
he
course,
plays a Mad Lib.
Yeah,
he doesn't play textbook. He plays Mad Libs.
And a lot of times, the sentence just says pyramid dive.
Yeah. We need a noun and a verb. Pyramid dive. Right.
But Sketch, of course, being very good as well.
Sketch no slouch. Like literally, I mean, another very cerebral player who just tries to play and get the game on his terms. Sketch is, I think one of the best at recognizing when the situation isn't his turn and figuring out a way to get back and take it back. He's very good at that across games. So
very in Alpha 2, he's
godlike, and I mean,
he's
good at everything he plays. Like anything he wants to set his focus to, he wins. So I'm excited to see what they end up doing.
Just doing a quick button check right now, but I love Mar's setup. He switched to the he's got like a table. He's got the
table. He's got like the like wrist rests. Like I always think he's got like a DJ Hero controller because it looks like two little turntables, but they're actually rests for his wrists. So his palms are right over the buttons like he wants it to.
That is an optimal person.
I mean, and hey, not to knock on Hitbox, he just decided on Hitbox, but he's been playing on regular joystick forever.
Oh my God! Mark can play one controller in each hand against himself. Like it's crazy. Everyone probably at this point knows the Legends of Mar, but he is ridiculous.
And for the longest time, we were like, dude, if you just picked like Sable, we would never win a tournament again. But it's so weird. He can play Sable, but it's not right, you know? And so even though he could have a solid Sable, it's still not as godlike as Xanacharus could be, and he knows that. So he sticks with his character. Like
it really seems that he's gotten so comfortable with every matchup in a way with Xanacharus that it's like, why unlearn any of it?
No, he's like, I mean, best Anak US, as we were saying, easy. Again, he overcomes every. We got Martin.
Martin's coaching over here.
We got the fisherman's hat coaching the fish right now. We got a bait and switch.
But both just playing slow right now. Just of course how Xanacharus is going to play.
I hope Sketch doesn't do what I do and activate Dark Force and then eat 30 fucking Cobra Bryants to the face and die.
That is such a good answer for those super armor.
And I just didn't think he had an answer for me, and yes, he did. Of course he did. Of
course.
Here's a knockdown. Gets the dash through, though. That's all Anak needs to get out of bubble. He can dash through it if the meaties are not on point. So.
And that's. Like, you do have to play on paper for the setups with these characters against Mar, because if you can't get him perfect, he will take he knows every time.
And I will say, like, Sketch tends to play a little more patient, methodical fish overall. Like, that's his style. But Mighty Mar's going to take advantage of that and, like, oh, hey, you're not hitting me right now? Well, then I'm in no danger, so. Tried to go for the hard read on the Aqua or the Rage of the Sea super and didn't get it. Gets a throw, though. Doesn't get the kill.
maybe needs to look for an instant overhead here. I want to see maybe that. Doesn't get the, loses the bat, but again, we're in very close territory. Gonna get the lockdown. Doesn't work. Bubble just disappears. Good anti-air. Chicken block. There it is.
Yep.
Sketch is gonna build a bar from this. He's gonna bubble again.
Yep.
He's gonna miss.
Nice, but gets the air throw. Still something.
Yeah, still in a very good position right now is Sketch. Okay, loses the bat. Now has to be a little more cautious. In the corner.
Gets knocked down. Try to go for the pursuit, but yeah, nice back roll from Mar just to get out of that situation. That's pretty much the best thing you can do on this type of wake-up. Just get away from this fish.
Yeah, Fish wins this matchup at about 3/4 and better screen, but Anak wins this matchup at like full screen. Okay, activates Dark Force, but backs off. Understands that Mar might punish that hard, so these empty jumps from Mar right now are doing slightly, like a little bit of work. Yeah, he's kind of...
That neutral pyramid drop, just mixing it in there with
he's building a narrative here. It's like, hey, am I going to pyramid drop you or am I going to low you, you know? Sketch doesn't know.
Or am I just going to fly? 6 seconds, by the way, on the clock. 5 seconds. This is going to be really close. This is very close. Oh, that pyramid drop.
I think right there at the end, Sketch understood his time and was just trying to get anything. Mar will time you out as well.
Absolutely.
And Fish is a character that a lot of people don't consider it, but he's got good timeout potential.
Yeah.
A lot of matchups at higher levels can time out with him here, like Valletta, Fishmears, Anacharis. We all get, it's just the flow of the match. Both players are not trying to give up too high a damage to each other, and it just happens that way, and yeah. But Mighty Mar is just the king of knowing every time. He knows exactly where he's at in the match, so.
Yeah, and he knows that timer.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's internal at this point.
Yeah, he's a human metronome.
But just with VSAV timing.
Yeah.
Nice, gets knocked down into the bubble. Oh, God.
Rolls forward, though, and I agree with that, and he gets the anti-pursuit there. Mar with the Galaxy Brain play again. He went for the roll because he knew Sketch wasn't going to be ready for that, and then when Sketch tried to salvage it for the anti-air pursuit,
got hit with the Stargate.
He's ready with the Stargate SG-1, you know, yeah. So, pretty even right now. That's not, again, Fish and Acarus, you don't want to be, too behind as Fish in this matchup. It helps to have a life lead big time.
Like we saw last time, that timer was such a big deal at the end. It was that had to change exactly how both of them played, and Mar knew that he had that little advantage to just back
Good drill. Oh, but he's going to get a good sequence here. Okay, yeah, Sketch representing the jump medium punch more. Again, this has not worked for him twice now, and that was an ES. He's going to die.
That's going to be bad.
Kicking the Karopi there. Oh.
Nice. Now just
good. These jump medium punches for Sketch are the only thing right now doing a lot of work for him. He really needs to think about that. Gets a knockdown. ES pursuit. He's okay with that. Good chain.
Nice. Yep.
Again,
nice anti-air
punch. Again, jump medium punches are really the answer right now. We'll see if Mar. Oh, good standing medium punch.
Oh,
pursuit. Okay, good. That's a hard knock. Oh, he doesn't get it.
He doesn't get it. No, but then the knock. Oh, and he's going back in. Okay, they both.
This is tense. This is exactly what happens in this game. Good standing roundhouse.
And this is so close. I mean,
okay,
nice.
Pursuit's not going to kill, though.
Nope.
Doesn't have
to read the roll, but didn't get it.
So big. Doesn't have the meaty.
Slightly too early on that jab on the Oki.
Sketch is just kind of okay, we're going to chill. Okay,
nice.
Good.
Smart move. Just play very slow at that point. Yeah.
Yeah. Sketch very much slowed it down to we're just going to trade some neutral here. I'm not going to deal with this pressure. It missed a couple key things that almost could have cost him there.
Hey, when you're playing, and that's when you're playing against Mar.
No,
it's so hard.
He will capitalize on every mistake you make. So
you better not have any nerves going into this fight.
It takes a lot of self-awareness to play him well. You really need to be conscious about oh, I screwed up there. He's gonna take damage, and then let it go. Be okay, moving on.
You are going to get hit by empty pyramid dives in the lows. It's just so fast. There's nothing. It's
it's hard to see. You gotta guess.
And Mar is so good at making sure that you have to guess.
Yeah, he looks for the spacing and the opportunity to start okay, it's time. You're not in the mindset right now to block these. I'm going to go for him. But Sketch now slowing down. He's playing his pace. He's not going to get the bubble here. Yeah, it's gonna pop, but he's going to get this one, and this is going to kill. No, he misses the follow-up combo. You can do fierce jump roundhouses, Fish, against Anak. Anak is a very tall character, so...
But
but gets hit by the regular curse. Not too bad.
Regular curse doesn't last very long, so
Yeah.
you're not going to die from it like you would ES curse.
ES curse, he is going to just punt you in.
Yeah, he will kill you with ES curse.
Yes,
though.
absolutely.
I mean, that move is so slow, you kind of deserve to get hit by it if you do. So, honestly, pyramid drop.
And that's what Mar will just throw it out there the whole time.
When Mar goes to Evo, he stays at the Luxor.
Oh.
That's an Egyptian reference for anybody who didn't get it. But, again, like, Mar seemingly in control, but, again, that jump back medium punch is just right there again. So much work for Sketch right now is that jump back medium punch. He's just holding space. He's not letting Mar get started.
Oh,
Good.
nice.
Good.
That's gonna take the bat.
It was like one of those reverse. It's just gonna hit. Yeah.
Nice.
He's gonna get the follow up. He's just got to get the
combo.
knockdown. This
Another
is big.
bar.
There it is. Oh, he spent. Yeah, he get a jab by accident there. Mar took it, knowing that it would not. No, Mar Galaxy brained that and for sure knew that getting hit there was gonna let him out of bubble.
It's wild.
Yeah.
He always knows.
He knows. So that's just on Sketch to not have done that there. He literally would have killed. So now he's got to, back off. He's gonna fall right into it.
Yep.
That's big. Mar,
That's big. That might,
Mar
no,
reeling
not
back
enough.
on that one. Another bubble.
Another.
He's going to chicken block. He's going to.
Nice third jump.
There
Put
it
the
is.
smoke.
That's game.
Got him. Nice. Sketch, of course, popping off.
Oh, of
Good
course, but
shit.
I mean,
like, it's
I
Mar.
think that's the first time I think maybe Sketch has beat Mar in tournament, honestly. That might be his first victory over him, and that was, as you can tell, really hard fought. Like,
yeah, you have to work so
Sketch is
hard.
He's sweating over there for sure. Can I tag you out? Can I tag you out to use the map?
We got a tag going on. We got Kajoq joining me for a bit. I'm just got to run to the restroom.
Howdy, buddy.
Howdy, howdy. Oh, yep.
Howdy, buddy.
How's it going?
Doing well. Haven't seen you much this weekend. Been a busy,
Yeah.
event-filled weekend. A lot of awesome familiar faces. Been having a great time.
Yeah, I've been I've been hiding in the KOF corner the whole time.
Oh, nice. Me and Hillary just snuck off and went to the soul food place over by Red Roof.
Oh,
Got
any
some
good?
fried catfish. Yeah, it was very good.
Oh, nice.
Got fried catfish, collard greens, and some cornbread, some potatoes and onions.
Much better than anything the mall had to offer.
Yeah, that's for sure. Oishi.
Oishi, Japan.
Talking shit on the old spaghetti factory.
Yo, ye old spaghetti factory.
We got Kyle coming up against D-Bus, actually. This is going to be Morgan Muir in the winner's quarters. Okay.
Not a matchup you see terribly often this side of the Pacific.
Not at all. Yeah, and I mean, it's going to be probably a very slow match until somebody gets a meter for a demon. That's pretty much all they're going to look for.
Lots of little stagger hop dashes trying to like break the other's pace. It's gonna. I have a feeling it's gonna be one of those matchups where it's very difficult for either of them to get in and land the clean like deep combos. But we're gonna see lots of Kyle.
At least
Lots of good DP outs.
Yep, and I mean, like, especially if they can block a single hit of that of the cross up, just immediately DP guard cancel.
The old soul fist push. You get those weird interactions.
Okay.
Max range HK. Soul fist, soul fist.
Of course, try DP as an anti-air. You can't just get soul fisted.
Oh,
actually
clipped out of the guard cancel. Nice air chain.
Nice
Throw.
throw.
We see another one. Good.
Valkyrie
Valkyrie
turn.
turns out.
All right, goes for the pursuit. Evens it up,
Whoa!
actually.
I'm surprised that hit before the fireball came out.
I'm fair to see a lot of stuff I've never seen before in this match.
Good movement. Keeping that spacing. Gets over the fireball.
Ooh, yep, just use the full dash to get out of the corner.
Oh, nice jump in, team in. Awkward spacing at the end of it, so it didn't get a good Oki, but big damage. Nice.
Oh, going for the chip, okay. And this is something that D-Bus
Yeah, it definitely likes that
much
finishing
more.
shower. It gets some, it catches people off guard for sure. Good tech on that option select throw attempt.
Yeah, and actually D-Bus with that first bat lead, just happens to jump right into it.
Yo, cryptic needle attempt. It almost clipped.
And it can just be one hit, and Kyle can immediately take the
bat.
bat.
All
Yep.
right. Oh, tried to get the walkthrough. Gave up Oki. Awkward fireball hit.
Oh,
scary.
Nice, but didn't get the demon a little too far.
Oh, did one for spacing and just let her rip again.
Yep.
It worked. Nice jab out.
Nice sweep. Keeping the pressure every time he does that sweep with the demon.
Ooh, that was scary. Yes, fireball. Oh my God, just gets hit with it. The neutral DI.
This is the most Morgan demons you are ever going to see.
Nice,
nice,
guard
yes,
cancel. Big damage.
We'll try to go for the OS, then get
Sweep.
the throw, though.
Didn't quite get the punish on the backwards DP.
Pursuit.
Pursuit really even. Divas back into the corner, though. Nice, hops out. Kyle's in an
Valkyrie
awkward
turn.
spot.
Switch it.
Smart Valkyrie turn. Did the low one, but D-Bus got it. Closes it out with a chain combo.
Divas starting off strong. I mean, definitely, like we said, it's definitely a slower match because they just both want to do the fireball game. But, I mean, as much as they kept the pressure with the demons at all times, the minute they get meter, it's nothing but just them running at each other.
Kyle is resetting his buttons. Curious.
Oh,
Okay.
did he turn turbo on his way down?
All right, bear with us a moment. Looks like we're fiddling in sticks a little bit. I think we're about to get into the second game. All right,
There we go.
Divas up 1.
Hopefully all buttons work. Ooh.
Nice. Got that knock.
Yeah, doing the chain on the way down.
Standing HK is getting quite a lot of mileage.
Nice, that crouching fierce.
Oh, nice jab out on the cross-up attempt from the hop dash.
It's straight sweep.
Oh, they both DI'd each other, traded. That was sick. Oh, nice jump in. Oh, didn't
That
quite get
was
the combo.
bad. Just need to get the demon.
Still got a bunch of damage.
Yeah, totally.
Nice. Oh, I
Yes.
thought that was going to hit.
I just did too.
HK is a fireball. Oh,
Nice.
no.
Oh.
Kyle lands on it.
Yep.
All right. Oh,
wake
wake
up
up
demon.
DI. All right. With pursuit.
Nice tech from D-Bus. Keep
Spacing.
pressure
Oh,
off.
gets the other side. Nice. Creates a funky situation. Capitalizes.
Nice full dash. Okay, goes for Valkyrie turn. Oh,
two
sister,
LP, two
sister.
LP. All right. We're going to see a big punish here. Oh,
but
Kyle missed
Just
it.
need to finish that bat too.
Yeah,
just anything.
he really needed that hit bad. This puts him in an awkward situation.
Because now he's just got to do. Oh yeah, and every trade now is just like more damage built up for D-Bus. You know.
Look at that. Big anti-air.
Oh, nice.
He's just
DP.
like really rushing in, trying to close that bat out, and just
Get
D-Bus is
anti-air.
ready.
Nice
There.
medium kick back.
One more clip. Nice block.
That was.
Oh,
nice.
okay.
But
I'll
clips
get
in.
that bat, finally.
Yep.
It's about 30% deficit. Valkyrie trying to get out of corner. 2 jab.
Oh, actually. Oh, but still gets the SDP.
Whoa. 28
Oh,
on
goes
the
for
clock.
Seattle Spire.
Nice throw. Another one.
Oh,
Good.
wow, actually was able to block that GC with the chain on the way down.
Good air.
Oh, nice. Oh, the demon at the
Throws
very
out.
end, though.
Good text. Clock's getting low.
Oh, almost 10. Oh, there it is. Yep. Even this
Flinched
was even.
into it. Nice job, D-Bus. 2-0 over
Kyle started
Kyle.
clapping. Nice. Even Kyle knew. He was like, yep, 2 seconds. I'm getting golden shower. There's nothing I can do. Good games to D-Bus, actually. That is, he's been putting in a lot of work. I played him yesterday in the team tournament for the first time since like a first to 10 during COVID, and he
Yeah, no, he's been on Fightcade a lot.
he has improved immensely. But good stuff to D-Bus going on to winners semis for this pool too.
Very cool.
Looks like we got, I'm assuming probably Ailerus coming up here.
And it looks like Sonic Spear is sitting
Sonic
down.
Spear, actually, nope.
We got
Ailerus.
Sonic Spear and Murder by Death.
Yeah, we're
switch
in
to-
winners semis, which I don't know if we might be holding, I'm not sure. But we have MBD, Sonic Spear coming up, Kenpachi, Empty Shiki, Kyle W, YGS, and Mighty Mar, Velvet Thunder. That's losers.
Gotcha. Awesome.
I said
Okay.
that out loud so you don't have to internalize
Yeah, that's what I figured when you kept going. But, okay, so we are running some losers matches, actually, which, I mean, no matter who you play in this tournament, if you go 0-2, you probably lost to 2 people we're potential top 8s. Like,
I mean,
it's just,
yeah, it's very
ridiculous.
talent-dense event.
skill dense, as Zach like to put it. Yeah, we got MBD versus Sonic Spear, Ohio matchup. Dimitri versus Fish. Apparently, maybe Bishamon, supposedly. We'll see. But one that's been played a ton, because Sonic Spear, of course, also VMP. Got Kyle setting up directly behind him.
Yep.
And this, I didn't even know that that Jordan switched to. He's been using Hitbox now.
Yeah, he started a few months ago, I believe.
Nice. Now, I mean, this is. It's been great for just starting a couple months ago.
Oh, nice air throw out of the bat spin. Yeah, there's a bunch of cool tech for like the instant dash demon cradles and like the auto correct demons and stuff like that.
I see.
Like, did you hear the dash there?
Yeah.
That was a dash fireball.
That is. That probably helps so much, especially with those dash DPs.
Yeah, you can like do the instant diagonal one. It's really scary.
Ooh, nice.
Clipping. Everyone just keep pressing buttons. We're just swinging through the Dark Force.
That's the way to play. Ooh.
Ooh. Nice, jab. Oh, nice spacing.
Gets Sonic Spear.
Bat spin, nice. Catches the roll. Oh, those are nice. Just out of his range. Bat spin to get out of the corner. Oh, Overton overhead, but didn't get the drill.
Yep. Wanted to do the climb up with the Dimitri, but yeah, that's so hard, especially with him crouching like that. Got to get the tall boy.
Woo! Flipped out a gas startup. Pitches at. Oh, okay. We will use the 2 bars to close that back.
Just no more free damage. I understand. See, gets straight with sweep.
Nice.
Wow.
Top of that MPDP.
Nice air chain, but nice chicken block from Sonic.
He was going for the guard cancel there. You saw him wiggling.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's scary. Nice bat spin out. Very good. Kept his composure under that scary Dark Force bubble situation.
Yeah, it did.
Nice knockdown. Oh, great activate. He doesn't have the bar. Oh, he did have a bar. I'm surprised he didn't throw that bubble right away. That was a missed opportunity for sure.
Yeah, definitely could have kept that pressure, just especially against Dimitri.
Woo, scary. That was a really good tech from Jordan.
Oh, nice. Chicken block.
Good DPs.
Oh, hits the ES gas. Not
Oh,
enough.
no. Give up the pressure. Gets bit. What do we got? Scary place for both players.
Very close.
Not a lot of bar to work with.
Not a lot of bars.
Clock.
Oh, I didn't even see that. That won him it. That won him the match. Oh, my God. I didn't see that at all. I wasn't paying attention to that.
Wow. I don't think either of them saw it either. Jordan had his face in his hands.
It was literally that last jumping.
I looked up right as the clock ticked from 2 to 1, and I was like, oh, my God.
That last air-to-air literally just won him the game, and once they landed, time was over. That is...
Down to the wire.
We had so many matches actually just go straight to timer because everyone here is so good. Like
Tech hits have gotten so clean.
Woo. Let's see if MBD can just bring this back.
Nice dash under the fireball. Oh, did not want to let that gas rip. Oh. Surprised he didn't go for anything after that knockdown.
Nice GC.
Oh, good block.
He's been trying that a lot.
Spacing too. Oh, nice great air throw.
Oh,
big damage.
Jumping.
Oh, just barely missed the sweep. Just a little bit too far.
Bubble.
Good job.
Gets the sweep. Oh, yeah. A little too.
Wanted a 2 MP there, or 2 MK.
Yeah.
Instead of
absolutely.
the sweep. Nice bite. So much damage. Oh, my God. That was scary.
Tech hits into the corner. Oh. Pursuit. Just get the damage.
Jordan's really slowed down this round.
But just using the wave to keep the pressure right now. Dark Force.
Oh, come on, baby!
Nice from Jordan. Just dashing through, but only one bar right now.
Shout out to Game Galaxy Arcade, the old Come On Baby machine right next to Blaze Blue Calamity Trigger.
Oh, the ES Pursuit is enough.
Woo. Good attempt with that bat spin. Oh, my God, that was instant. Wow, what a throw! He walked up so far.
That
ties it up 1-1.
That was real solid from MBD there. Those demons are, like the minute he touched the ground, it was already out.
Yeah, it was like a freaking Fight Kate rollback one. You just already got hit. You didn't even see it start. The old Slut Boys special.
The old Wi-Fi special.
Oh. Wow, I thought that was going to hit. Ooh. Jump HP.
And
Spacing.
Sonic Spear starting with the corner push. But actually, maybe something out.
Nice.
Oh, goes right over that
just
gas.
Barely missed.
See, nice air to air.
Nice
oh, into the red.
reset. Good DP on the second attempt. All right, full chain. Oh, just barely out of spacing.
A little
Good
too far.
anti-air jab. Scary place to be.
Oh,
Wow,
Monty on the
Monty
other side.
Oh my God, the cross-up bite in the corner.
It's going
Oh,
so fast.
nice spacing on that one. Got safe bat.
Just using some ES gas, just try to get some pressure off. But Jordan was relentless. And now it's like, I got this life lead. Now I can wait. Give me back that demon so I
He's
can
playing
make sure I
at
can finish.
double speed compared to the last round. He like definitely turned it on.
Absolutely.
Oh God, keeps getting swept. you don't want to be doing that. All right, Monty's pushing him to the corner.
He swept.
All right, a lot of neutral jumps. Sonic Spear trying to build a meter back.
Nice, nice. Just that overhead dive.
Fish with 2 bars, so much scarier than fish with 1 bar.
Absolutely. I mean, just one knockdown into 2 bubbles.
Ooh.
You're done. Oh, nice.
Almost got that.
Oh, right over the-
my God. Didn't quite finish that chain. That would have been really nice.
Got right over that gas again, too.
Woo, scary.
Oh,
Another
right
come
in the
on,
Night
baby.
Bliss. I don't know. They took away the demon opportunity. I don't know if he wanted that.
Yeah, it probably was a demon attempt. Or actually, no, it's probably an EXDP. That's what it was. Certainly.
Oh, nice air throw.
Throws the
The
fireball
fireball.
startup.
Oh,
chomp, chomp,
demon.
chomp.
Dash. Oh, no.
Delay pursuit. One more clean hit. Oh, that's
Oh,
scary.
got off
Nice
the wave.
deactivate.
Yeah.
Oh, gets kicked in the
he's
head.
He gets right over that gas every time. Good stuff to
Good
MVD.
set. Very good set.
Especially that first game. I mean, so close with the timer.
All right, we got young Luke stepping out, and we got Actionhank about to join me again momentarily. Looks like we have Kinpachi and Empty Shiki sitting down.
What up, what up? I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, though that Kyle Debus match was really exciting. I was like, oh, a Morrigan mirror, we never get that.
Yeah,
And
that's what I was saying. And
Yeah.
there were some cool interactions. That
Very
last set
cool.
was very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is such a grind through losers bracket now for all of these players. Like you're just every single tier of the ladder, you're encountering a good player. So
A lot of character specialists.
yes, yeah, Empty Shiki, a Balletta specialist. Kinpachi, like within the last 2 years, has switched to Sasquatch and makes him
Been
work.
grinding it out.
Yeah. No, this is his main now for life. Like, he's committed. I'm curious what he's going to do here, though. I don't know how much, Balletta experience he's got. He's been playing Keychain online enough, or... All right. Gets the early
knockdown,
offense.
push the corner.
Good tech hit. Oh, that was awkward. Almost looked like he was going to change sides and didn't there
Yeah,
with
it did.
that Ralph Wiggum. Yeah.
That was a really good tech on the unblockable attempt on the jump HK.
I like these neutral jumps from Kinpachi right now, not giving up space. Yeah.
Nice walk back to catch the roll. Oh, didn't quite complete the chain. Got the grab. The P2 corner.
Kinpachi's got a huge life lead here. Good
Nice.
regular ice tower. Yeah,
that-
good anti.
A ES tower would have not hit there. That was really good.
Yeah. Yeah, Sasquatch players, something to keep in mind. Your ES tower is not always your go-to option. Sometimes regular ice tower
Nice
is the answer.
unblockable. Oh, drops the chain. Yeah, if they're coming down right on top of your head, the ES tower is oftentimes not the answer because the hitbox spreads out so quickly.
Good table flip, but Empty Shiki's doing well on defense, but goes in. This is
Gets
big.
cracked.
Yes. Kinpachi
Oh,
right
gave
now
up
is
the
just
Yoki.
on such a hard life lead. Doesn't matter, really. Could just give away that. Yeah, gets the ice tower here. One more mix-up and Kinpachi wins. So
Correct missile.
he knows that, but so does Shiki. And there it is.
Oh, the big butt.
I like the double butt there from Kinpachi. Recognize that he wasn't hit confirming the first fall down.
Grinning about getting hit by that one.
Yeah. Shiki's like,
it's gonna happen. It's like an inevitability.
Yeah.
you can only block it so many times.
Especially with like a short croucher like that.
Shiki was like, I guess I eat ass now. But no, has to come back here. But had a little bit of offense going for him. I think, again, top three characters in this game, you need to rush down before they rush you down. Shiki going on offense here and making it work.
Right.
Yeah.
You got the link twice in a row, once off the unblockable. Oh, Kajoq getting all this white life back.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say.
A solid 25% white life back. There we go.
Doesn't matter, though. Yeah,
This
Shiki takes the bat.
Combo will definitely clear it out in a hurry.
Yeah. Kenpachi just giving up a couple too many situations on offense there to empty Shiki and finds himself down a bat. Good table flip. Flick. Goes for the butt again. Doesn't get it, but just trying to, yeah.
Good MP. Still struggling. Ooh.
One more mix-up will do it for Kenpachi here. Even with the white life recovery. Oh, double.
Nice
yeah,
late.
there it is. And pretty much back end this. Not a big.
Ooh, one step too far in that walk-through attempt.
Good text by Kenpachi. Yep.
Oh,
Gets the trade on the ice tower. Oh, activates Dark Force there. Is going to look for, I think he's going to try. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
safety activate. That's
Good
that's what he
deactivate.
needed.
Yeah, it was either going to look for a knockdown or just a safety activate.
Shiki's happy to sit on this lead.
Yeah, Boletta is great at playing you in neutral and just frustrating you into coming in on her.
Chipping away, maintaining that lead. Oh, big.
Good low.
Big, oh, gets up the Oki.
Yeah, it
Good tech hit.
doesn't get much Oki off of it. Has to, again, reset, kind of chase her down again. This is exactly where Empty Shiki wants to be, is in these, like, hey, come at me situations. Because, again, these little combos aren't going to be enough.
Oh, no. All right.
Good, yeah, Empty Shiki just staying solid, staying defensive, not letting Kenpachi take any, like, big swings. So, all right, 1-1 here, coming down to the wire. Let's see if Kenpachi doesn't give up as early of a bat as he did on that last round. That's what really cost him, was getting behind on the life lead.
Nice, gets the link again.
Yeah, that link does good damage. That was a quarter life right there, just off of that. Oh, trades
nice
with the
trade.
missile. Yeah, Boletta wants
Good
that.
tap catch.
Stays in momentum. Again, momentum is the winner here, not damage. Good falling neutral
Knockdown.
jump
That was
chain.
like max range.
Unblockable. Yep.
Oh, missed the pursuit. Okay, still closes that out. Huge lead here.
Yeah, very big lead.
Kajoq's
Yeah.
got a nice chain combo though, trying to get some damage on this first bat against Shiki's. Nice, nice.
Good stop
catch.
signs. Yeah. So far, Kenpachi putting together a good offense here. There it is. Gets the ES pursuit. That's going to take it.
All right,
Yeah.
evened it up in a hurry. 2 encounters. Nice tech hit on the unblockable attempt.
Very good. Yeah,
Another full
Kenpachi
chain.
staying in control. 4 bars for Boletta here. We got to curious what she's going to
Big
use
side
them on.
swap. I think we're going to see some ES missiles and like trying to catch trades with them.
Yeah. I like these side swap attempts though by Kenpachi. It really messes with like where you're at on the screen, and he's getting these like lows. Oh, ES Ice Tower though is going to regret that.
It also can mess with Boletta's like charges and force like the autocorrect missiles.
Yes, yeah. Boletta is a charge character, and that can mess with her offense. Oh, no, these falling chains. Kenpachi's got to be aware of those. He eats the ES missile. Oh, flinches twice and gets hit. Yeah, I think just got a little too impatient. That's all. It's a big thing in that matchup. Boletta will test your patience because she can just run away.
Run that clock.
Yeah. Good stuff to Empty Shiki, though. Always a threat. Empty Shiki is always, like, very close to the cusp, if not making top 8 at a lot of, like, I feel like he was only 1 away from top 8 qualify at Combo Breaker, and he's always a threat, like, easily. And has been grinding more, so.
All right, looks like we got Kyle sitting back down. And
Kyle versus Yetighettoslang. Yeah, he was telling me about it. He's like, I had to play the loser of D-Bus and Kyle here, so. Yeah, these two, not at all unfamiliar with each other.
Yeah,
I mean,
a lot of matches played between these two.
On a DVD player in a van, in fact. Yeah. If anything, these two have played more PlayStation 2 Vampire against each other than in regular arcade at this point. Yeah, we will see. I mean, this is going to be one of those, like, ultra familiar player matchups, so you're going to see some nuances here between the two. Expect more from Kyle. I would definitely expect some more hard reads from Kyle because he has to. So, yeah. Yeah, these are two players right now that could have been in top 8 easy, and we're seeing them in losers round 3 right now. So,
This tournament is, like, hard if you want to win.
Oh, jumps into the fireball. Big damn, big damn. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Mix up. Couldn't quite get close enough for a throw.
Good reversal Shadow Blade by Kyle.
Resets it with a Valk turn, but then eats a tower for it. Zoning, building some meter.
Yeah.
Luke trying to figure out a way to get in clean again. Oh,
Oh,
God.
Seattle Space Needle.
Whoa,
Doesn't
low
work.
profile
Yeah.
cryptic needle.
ES ice or regular ice tower, low profile the needle. All right. Good stuff. Still pretty even here between the two. There it is. Doesn't do that much damage though. Like it's not going to kill. And
Yeah, you can't even get a pursuit off of it.
yeah, and then Yeti gets an ice tower, but loses a bat early.
Oh, God. Good
Little
punish.
under halfway through the match here, and another
What is
Space
he
Needle.
doing?
I mean, who knows? Maybe Kyle's like, hey, if I land these, it's going to mess with him.
I was just wondering where this came from.
A
Oh,
DI.
late flinch DI.
Yeah.
Awkward hit, though. The low air
Yeah,
hit.
didn't get the full damage off of that for some reason.
Oh,
But
jump pierces in the fireball.
Kyle content to slow this down. No, there's another one. I mean, that's take a drink at home every time Kyle Space Needles here because that's 3. Maybe looking for
nice
another
block.
one. Yeah, Sasquatch doesn't have anything he can do full screen against Morgan. She's in control here at this range. Yeah, Ice Tower doesn't matter. 4. Again, take a shot.
What is happening?
And here comes
finishing
the chip.
sour.
This isn't going to kill, but the chip is worth it. Here's another one.
Another one.
Again.
Gargantuan the second.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
it
He
just
jumps
lands
on
in
it.
Yeah, sat on it. Sat on your keys.
Luke could not get his game going that round.
We got an entire cheering section of children here for Luke.
Yo, he's in the gritty.
He's doing the gritty.
He was. He literally just was.
Sasquatch does the gritty on me all the time. All right, Luke's just got to find his way here. Like, yeah, again, I would love to see Luke just go ham this round and be like, that last round was a fluke. It was a fluke Bellamy. I'm in.
Oh. Shadow Braid.
Kyle was using a lot of meter on stuff that wasn't really working for him that last round, so if Luke can just, like, look out for it, he's in a good spot.
Anti-air.
Kyle with the
wow,
hard
that was
reads
weird.
on Shadow
Oh,
Blades.
God.
Knockdown. ES Pursuit doesn't kill. Didn't
Oh,
I?
that was supposed to be
Yeah, it was
ES
supposed to
tower.
ES. Maybe another one there, but wasn't going to kill anyway. Cryptic
is
Needle
happening?
again for the bat.
Okay.
Take
takes
a
it right
shot.
back.
There we go. Yeah, runs right back with the short hop.
All right. Wakes up with the low. Oh, God. Player cross up. 2. Oh, God. Jumps over. The zoning. What are we? Is this
I
level
mean,
3?
yeah. Happy to zone here as Kyle gets the pursuit from Yeti. Doesn't get anything off of it really, though. Okay, good. Gets the start.
We need to see those double dashes after those knockdowns.
Well, Kyle's just been really on point about stopping the offense here from Yeti. Okay, good. Good deactivate.
He's fishing for another shower.
So close. Yes, he
Picking
is.
out those
Yeah.
MPs.
Kyle Depp has 3 meters right now. Is going to fit. There it
It
is.
is.
Yeah. He's going to look for another one, too.
There it is.
You're going to maybe do 3?
Oh,
Okay.
I like it.
I like Yeti's attempt there to trade. Oh, gets hit
Oh,
by the ES Fireball.
not
Going to
good.
pursuit.
Nice
Throw.
Great
Dead.
job, Kyle. Takes it 2-0.
Yeah, that's Kyle for you. If he knows you, well, he will stop you. Good stuff. Yeah, we got Morgan moving on. So 2 Morgans still alive here in Pool 1 between D-Bus and Kyle. We'll see some more of Kyle in just a little bit. But about to have... Who we got? Who's up next?
Looks like Mighty Mar.
Be Mar?
And
Mighty
Velvet
Mar and
Thunder.
Velvet Thunder. All right. Sasquatch totally able to keep Inocarus like permanently locked down, but let's see if Velvet knows that.
Jab, jab, short hop butt. Jab, jab, short hop butt.
Mighty Mar playing with a full array of wrist pads and gloves and mittens and hazmat suits over here.
He's got his camping table. Got the furniture sliders.
Got the air fryer on the stick. All right, well, Velvet Thunder, that means he's been doing pretty well then in bracket as well to meet up with Mighty Mar this far in, so good stuff to him. yeah, this is one of the best characters in the game versus one of the worst characters in the game that you're about to see. But Mighty Mar, again, no stranger to Sasquatch, has had many a victory against Sasquatches in tournament, including Flo, Yetighettoslang, like any notable Sasquatch you want to name, Mr. Igloo. He's done it all. So Velvet Thunder is going to have to play big brain against here. Against Mar, but hey.
The nice 40% chain combo.
It's literally, oh my God, the jumping, the medium kicks, he's about
he didn't get the sweep. Okay.
So good by Velvet, such little life left. Like, oh, this is such a good start.
Trade. Yeah, he's got a huge lead.
This is a good start, but you, yeah, now, I was about to say, yeah, you need to think about this now. Mar's like, oh, he just took out my bat.
Okay, it was a light one.
All right. Yeah, any trades that Velvet can get here, it doesn't matter. Going to get Pursuit and die. Okay, just gets Cobra Bryant for it, but good standing fears. Like, yeah, Velvet had such a lead, and all we saw was 4 mix-ups.
I don't think you wanted that Cobra blow on landing.
No, but it worked. Yeah, Velvet's just got to block a little bit more here.
Yep.
Consider his defense a little more.
Oh, no, that's not what you want to do.
It's all right, though. Oh, this is big, though. The white life gain right now. There it is. Again, anti-jump out. Yeah, Velvet was literally sitting with all the cards in his hand, and Ice Tower or draw 25 right there, and happened to land on the wrong square. I want to see that again, though, from Velvet. I hope he realizes that all he had to do was just a couple right reads with those medium kicks, and he was in there. I like the flick, yeah. Keep the flick going. Mighty Mar, though, with these overheads.
Nice chase.
Relentless.
That forward momentum. Oh, tried to get back to the ground in time. Couldn't.
Good anti-air fierce. Good table flip. A little bit behind in life, though, yeah. Got the white life built. Has to watch out for that. Okay, it's pretty much gone now.
Out of range for that jab. Mark capitalizes.
I like the table flip. We got that into some offense here from Velvet. Oh, pressure in here with some strings. Good blocks, yep. Good blocks again on the overhead.
Yeah, that was a really good stand.
Isn't tech hitting, but doesn't have to, really. All right, there's the double pyramid dive from Mar. Takes the bat, but Velvet only, there it is, one in, and Velvet's immediately tied up.
Oh, he gave the corner up.
Looking for the anti-airs, yeah. He's really trying to find a way to flick or standing medium punch Mar from anti-airing here.
Really good pyramids from Mar. Oh, God, oh, God. That was scary.
Good low, though, by Mar to sneak that in. Get a quick knockdown, yeah.
Jump again. Big chain. Oh, I thought we were going to see a fucking portal right there.
Yeah, same. Gets the knockdown. Velvet Thunder threatening. Good stop sign. Stop sign again. There it is.
Good block, good block.
I like it.
Jabs out.
Okay.
Gets the super late pursuit. The old negative on...
Oh. Yeah. So close. One more mix-up from Mar will probably do it here. 2 more from Velvet Thunder.
Oh, God.
There it is. Pyramid died. The pursuit for the win.
Good job, Mar.
Yeah, as you can see with Mar, you're just not allowed to leave anything on the table. You have to capitalize or you will die. Like, he will slow you down and play your style and stop you.
Yep.
So we're going to have Empty Shiki versus Murder by Death coming up here. Murder by Dev, as we've been calling him, as he's been allocating his time to figuring out the whole development side of Vampire, which is a crazy wild world.
Building the MAME training mode from
ground up, yeah, which is really cool. Helps you realize some things about the game as to why some interactions happen. Do you need a tag out? Yeah. Want a tag out? All right, it's going to be Empty Shiki versus MBD here, getting set up. Doing a button check. I'm about to be joined here by... Yeah. All right, I'm going to be joined here by Yetighettoslang. That was a rough one against Kyle. Yeah, I mean, he just those cryptic needles. He did so many of them.
I got Seattle Space Needle. Like, you know, I haven't actually played him in a while, but
okay.
So I used to have a tactic where it's like I know he's gonna fireball, right? So you do like short hop. If he's gonna fireball, you can get over it and then toe. My timing was just off. Yeah. And I just got zoned the fuck out.
Yeah, he played it pretty defensively and won.
Yeah. Thank you. Hell yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
I love it. Yeah, if I would have turtled up more, but it's all good, you know.
All right, so we got
Can't Dota on it in Vampire City.
Yeah, no, you cannot.
Yep.
So, MBD versus Empty Shiki here. Jordan, for the majority of the tournament here, has been playing pretty on point. Like, has only given up a few mistakes against players. So,
Woo!
But Empty Shiki, not to be underestimated, has these links. He's really improved at his link game in the last few months and his meaty game. And, yeah, he's showing, takes that early bat.
There's a game earlier, he just, kind of came back from the depths of defeat. And I'm like, don't sleep on my dude.
No, don't.
Dude,
absolutely.
You'll get messed up.
You'll see him in many a combo breaker appearance. He's grinding this game and he's playing.
Yep.
Woo! You can't rest on your laurels in these games.
No.
Everybody's getting better. You're not just by yourself in a bubble, unless you're Albath. But
Purple Urkel and Laurel. Did I do that? Laurel?
Shout outs to Purple Urkel.
I said to Kyle yesterday. I was like, yeah, of course you don't know.
Yeah. Empty Shiki here, one more missile will take it pretty much. The chip is close. Yeah,
Dimitri is bleeding right now.
Yeah, Jordan has a long way to go. And I think, honestly, for your own mental sanity, when you're that close to death and your opponent is that high up on you, I'm one of the people who's just just throw the round. Don't exhaust yourself trying to beat the opponent. Just accept that it was a bad round and go on to round 2 and 3 and try to win those.
I feel like there's an element to this game, and it's in a good amount of just games in general, where it's don't reveal your whole hand.
No.
You know?
Yeah.
I see that in Pokemon as well. It's just cancel the battle. Just let it go.
You could, trying to climb that tower, give your opponent answers and data on how you're going to play the next round. Sometimes it's just worth it.
Yep. Beneficial, just throw that shit.
Just let it go.
Yep.
Move on. Yeah, and as we're seeing here, MBD off to a much better start from the last game. Cross-ups, trying to search for that jump medium kick cross-up, but not getting it.
Ducking under it.
Yeah, but let us small.
Yeah.
You got to accept that.
Mini small.
Mini small.
Small and mini. The mini controller.
Ooh.
Trying to mini control this match. Nice
Good DP. Yep.
Dash in. Oh,
very
nice.
Good dash over through the missile. That was a hard read.
Yep.
Murdered by death again. So now has to watch out from the retaliation from Shiki to look for the offense here and close the bat. But MBD keeping him at bay.
Cross up at Michael Bay. Or A Bay.
Nice. Hurricane Chris over here. I mean, BB Hood can do the Hurricane Chris with Grandma.
Yep. Nails on the chalkboard. Jump around.
Yeah, I like this from MBD. Just slowing it down, turtle.
Stand medium kick.
Yep. Looking for anti-airs. Just come at me.
Yep.
You
nice
try. You try to rush me down. I'm going to mess with you. Good D again.
Woo!
Staying at frame advantage. ES Pursuit.
Oh, shit.
Doesn't kill, but
so much damage.
He has so much time to wait and just
only needs a couple hits.
Doesn't need to DP there, but he's okay with it. He gives it up. You see him shrug it off.
Yep.
He knows he has a good life lead. He just needs to stay patient.
Yep.
Force BB Hood into some bad situations, and he has the game here.
Oh, we're in a bad situation. The Baymont and the red roof right in the middle of it. That's always a bad situation. Nice DP. Woo!
Ooh, eats that missile. Didn't need to there.
Nope.
Taking some unnecessary damage, but
unnecessary roughness.
Still in control. Guard cancels the missile. Doesn't get the punish from it. Woo! There it is. DP's after the fireball.
Good shit, Jordan.
I mean, yeah, Shiki knew that he had to, keep coming with the offense there. Eventually, yeah, it's just a war of attrition at that point. You're going to eat something.
A war of attrition and a nutritional position, right?
I'm not in a nutritional position this weekend. It's nothing but meat and beer.
only hanky-panky with tanky. Right? Yeah, meat and beer, yes. Welcome to the Midwest, right?
Again, I like the DPs from Murder by Death here after the fireballs to stop Empty Shiki's attempts at getting in.
Yep.
They're good. They're working out.
Nice. Tisket a tasket.
Yep.
Basket time. Nice.
Balletta needs to pursuit there. Always good damage for her. Always worth doing if you have the meter.
Right.
Oh, it doesn't get a punish on that. When BB Hood does the blicky there for no reason on the ground, when she does the Uzi, that's the time to punish her because she's in a lot of recovery.
She
So
got that icky blicky.
they got the icky blicky.
Yep. The Ivanus don't snooze on the icky blicky. Nice. Gets that full chain going. That 3 chains, that keychain.
The keychain,
The one beer. There we go. Hey, man. Shout out to keychain, man. Y'all's matches were dope.
That was fun, yeah. MF Doom, one more beer, not for keychain, though. More like a half.
Night. Yeah. Yep. Nice.
Good knockdowns. Pretty even so far. It's the demon. This is going to kill here, yeah.
2 bares.
Now has to just not give up this last little bet.
Nice.
Yeah,
Damn.
I was going to say, MBD wanted to look for the most annoying thing he could to try to live, but he's doing it now. He's doing the demon cradles.
Demon cradle.
He's calling. Woo! Oh, I like that there a lot from MBD. Just didn't get it to work out. Jumping away from Balletta's offense here. Empty Shiki like relying on the jump-ins on Dimitri. Dimitri is a tall boy.
Yep.
She can get off the tall boy combos on him.
211 combos.
Yeah.
All those missiles, fireballs, just dashing around, drilling. The Italian drill rap.
Yeah, both players here just trying to avoid each other. Like.
Yeah. Play dodge 'em.
Nice. Very good. This is big.
Damage.
Walked up. Didn't think Shiki might press a button there.
Trades on the
Keeps trying to throw, and is not getting it, and that's big.
Yeah.
Could come down to just that, just on those hard reads from MBD, not
Nice.
getting them. Oh, gives
Good
it up. Good stuff.
Good stuff. Shiki taking that
Empty
game.
Shiki taking the game. You can tell MBD like wanted the
Dude.
reads to go well, had the control, but it happens, you know, where you just the opponent jumps out.
Dimitri versus Balletta is like Slow Down City, right? Both of those characters are trying to stop you from doing anything. She's running away. He's trying to hit you with DPs, get into his knockdown, get the 2 meters, and start fight. But that's a crazy match. Balletta can actually run train on him. It's crazy jump.
Yeah,
combos.
I mean, MBD
So
defensively
stay
did
still.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does
did
wanna
well
stay still.
defensively, but
Right.
just, on the offensive reads, just committed to a very hard
They're
choice
both moving.
sometimes, and that happens.
All right, it's Mighty Mar versus Kyle W next, but
Okay.
Kyle just ran to the restroom, so it'll be a couple minutes.
So it's Kyle versus the restroom.
That can be that's a long matchup. That can happen. Timeout can happen for sure.
So depending on how many one more beers he's had, it might be a while. No, it shouldn't be that long.
It should be
but-
very long. But yeah, we're going to have Kyle W versus Mighty Mar, a low-tier hero, bottom
Dude.
3 characters of the game here, represented, getting close to losers finals
But here's the thing.
of the
is-
pool.
Exactly. These two are pillars in the community. They are, they've like.
They've molded us,
they
yeah.
They have a lot of children, is what I want to
Yes,
say.
yeah, no, I am definitely Kyle's son for sure, of this game.
Same here.
And Mighty Mars too, to an extent. Like when I was first getting into the game, if it wasn't Kyle that I was talking to about the game to get better, I was talking to Mighty Mar every major I could.
We were the little angel eggs of these two, the spawn of these two. Kyle, like one of the best teachers. He's the best teacher I've ever had.
Yeah.
One of the best. And Mar, obviously, he has a whole thing.
I mean,
dedicated to
honestly,
teaching
a good
people.
chunk of this scene is around because of him and still playing.
Yeah,
So
it's incredible, like how long both of them have been playing and how they've fathered. I guess that's the word. I said children, but we are the children, but they're the fathers of North
they made a
America.
lot of deposits in the VMP sperm bank, so to speak.
Absolutely. You can't spell sperm bank without sperm. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Human sperm.
Yeah, human sperm. X Factor. Yeah. A child is born. But nah, man, like these guys are both fucking awesome.
No, this is definitely like a sensei match. This
teacher versus teacher.
Yeah, this is like
Shinzu Bean
when you see
match.
like the 2 old masters in the anime fight off against each other. This is that fight.
Yeah.
Like gear up because
Yeah.
you're about to see like some real nuances between both players here. I imagine.
It's like Pai Mei stroking his beard and throwing it behind him. Like,
yeah.
good shit. I'm excited about this one.
Leah, John, some PBR? Yeah. I'm about to be like 6 beers in and going into my pool. About to be swimming in the kiddie pool.
I think I'm 3. I think this is 3.
I
just started.
I mean, at the team before my my first to 5 against Dyer, I was pretty in there. So I play better.
The way you were drinking the beers in between the rounds, I was like, yeah, feeling it right now. He's in the game. What's up? You want my hoodie? It's cold as shit, right? And that is a problem we didn't have at the Dead Mall. I would appreciate that right now. No, for real. I will always give you the coat off my back.
Kyle W here asking for the literal shirt off Yetighettoslang's back because it's freezing in here. It is so cold. It's cold because we actually have AC here.
I actually turned up the AC pretty
Okay.
shortly. Like I made sure I turned it up to like 70 or something.
Okay, good. I hope that kicks in soon
It
because
was
it's
on-
still a little chilly.
It was on 68 when I went over there.
Yeah.
No, dude, yesterday during the fucking grand finals of teams, I was like, I'm fucking freezing, man.
We
I
were,
was
it was
literally
Chilly
doing
Willy
this.
in here, yeah.
I'm Chilly Willy, the penguin.
You were-
Short hop a chew.
You were an ice cream cake cookie puss right there. Like.
Oh, man. Dude, don't get me started on
Shout
the
outs to
cookie
Carvel,
puss.
yo.
Yeah.
And all of our Philadelphia and New York friends
Oh
that are
my God.
listening, they know all about Carvel ice cream. Shout out to Cookie Puss and Fudgy the Whale.
Yep, and ice cream
Fudgy the
cakes.
Whale-emer.
Oh, God.
That ES burp from
Woo!
Yeti right there.
Sorry, guys.
That had some meter on it.
That was a meaty.
That was
Jesus Christ.
All right, Kyle W versus Mighty Mar here. Good anti-air throw by Kyle. This is going to be such a tit-for-tat match on everything.
Absolutely.
Everything between these players is just going to be little advantage every time because they don't want to give anything to the other opponent.
Dude,
so.
the way Kyle's playing against me, he's completely content doing that.
Yeah.
He's got a game plan right now, man. Doesn't want to mess with Cobra Bryant at all. No NBA Jam, College Slam, none of it. Just throwing fireballs, trying to avoid all the pyramid schemes, all the Ponzi schemes.
all the ML, all the
Yep,
NFTs from
MLMs,
Anacris
yep,
here.
Yep.
Anacris just spitting NFTs at him. He's
Yep.
like, no, thank you.
Nope. Oh!
Anacris got that cryptocurrency, man.
does.
He's the crypto keeper.
Yep, the tales from the crypto.
I mean, he shoots all those NFTs out for his win, right? He got all that Bitcoin.
Yep. Gotta catch them all, right? Gotta catch them all.
Gotta cash them all
NFT.
before they crash.
Yeah, gotta crash them all. Yep, shout outs to Bitcoin, right?
Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
Double overhead from Mar there to take the bat. Like, again, we're so close, though, from Kyle. All he has to do
Oh
is,
my
like,
God.
one more mix-up and he's in.
Woo! Kick it. Damn.
Good anti-air.
Nice, down HP.
Trading anti-airs there.
Trading spaces. Here we go. Float, float. I heard y'all want to watch out. Nice.
Nice.
Yes, fireball. Sniping them. Walk
Very,
through.
very ambiguous walkthrough from Kyle. He needed exactly that right there.
DI.
That was huge
Hit him
for
with
the momentum of this match. That honestly might win him the match. I'm not kidding.
He hit him with the DUI. Yep. Driving under
Drive safe,
innocuous.
folks, in Ohio. Otherwise, you get those party plates.
Man.
And they're innocuous color right now if you get them.
Yellow pyramid scheme
Yellow
plates.
pyramids.
Yep. I got the party plate. He's got a lot on his plate right now.
Good walk-up, like, empty throw from Kyle. Mighty Mar fighting back, though. Again, these empty
Nice.
jump command grabs from Kyle in the air. Gets the cross-up, doesn't hit. Mighty Mar with good defense on that one.
Pyramid scheme. Got happening.
Oh, trades the fireball
Fireball's
there.
out,
yeah,
yeah.
gets the knockdown.
Sweep.
Knockdowns are huge here. Anybody that gets a knockdown is in big advantage territory. Cobra
knockable.
Bryant. Valkyrie turns out.
Woo!
Wow, I didn't even see the time between those two. Kyle with the right play at the right time with that Valkyrie turn there.
Brother, let me tell you, I wasn't seeing beyond the stars, baby. I didn't look up.
You
at the top
got,
of
did
the
you get
screen.
timed out too against him in your set, or very
Nah,
close?
I
Very
got-
close,
yeah,
right?
close, but I got
Yeah.
zoned the fuck out.
These
like,
two characters, you have to respect
Yep.
the potential of timeout against them because that's the best they can do sometimes.
Honestly, it
is
is.
just play defense against you and time you out.
Do either of these want to deal with Sasquatch?
No.
The
Yeah.
ground is lava.
Yeah.
And he's made of ice.
For sure.
Ah, it's so nice.
If
It's
you're
so
in
nice.
Russia, the whole ground is Slava. You know what I mean?
Oh, oh. Ground is Slava. You gonna listen to that later? Nice.
Definitely sounds like a death metal band.
Yep. I think it's like electronic.
Maybe
Yeah,
EDM. Yeah, it could be in that vein.
Nice DP.
Yep.
Oh,
Stargate
Stargate.
SG1.
Yep.
Pyramid Head.
Starring Pyramid Scheme Head starring Patrick Swayze. Oh, nice. Kurt Russell. I get them mixed up.
They look the same.
They
They
really
really do.
All white people
look
with mullets
alike.
look alike, yeah.
Tanktoptyphoon, Kurt Russell, I can't recognize either of them.
Tank Top looks good now.
Yeah.
All the kids got mullets now. I love it. Good for them.
Woo! Oh, we're getting dives here. Again, Kyle, though, the previous game, I don't agree with his Dark Force, though, but he deactivates, so it's okay. Kyle, the last game, was on the back foot, and he brought it back, so still very possible. We're over halfway through, though, on the round timer. Again, timer is a big consideration for both of these players right now.
Finding back foot. That's what you got to do right now. Sulfus.
Yeah, I think Kyle, Anak sitting on 6 bars. Kyle's just trying to build some meter here for what might be his run at Mighty Mar's second life once he gets it off. Like, he's not far away. He only needs a couple mix-ups. So, okay, now Mighty Mar, those 3 exchanges just helped him a big deal. That 1-2. Mar in control this round after that, for sure.
Anakris is good at first and second life. That's what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
Dive back down the dive bar. Not happening. Daniel's pub. Nice DP.
No, I think Mar right now is content to just turtle it out. He's only got 10 seconds left on the clock. I don't think Kyle can come back unless he goes with...
Never say never.
Okay,
okay,
we were close.
Though.
We were close there, yeah. Throws out the ES Soul Fist to try to get something to stop Mar from backing off.
He's getting a lot of hits here.
Yeah,
though.
it doesn't matter here. He's content, yeah. Understood. Timeout again. We have 2 timeouts now in this set.
Time over, Range Rover.
Yeah.
Time over, Range Rover. Good luck. How dare you never interfere with the chosen one, Mighty Mar. That's a quote from Mighty Mar, not Anakris.
Well, I mean, the quote from Mighty Mar is, "Why you lose to me?"
That is his quote, isn't it?
I mean, it is.
Curse Mighty Mar, why you lose to me. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, Mar plays the worst character in the game, and he's won majors.
Yeah.
Like recently.
No, he's potentially a possibility to win this whole thing. So.
Yeah.
But so is Kyle's won majors. Power Up 2012, one of the first forays into competitive VSAV that we had here. The Godfather won.
ES Shadowblade.
And he's been in top 3s as well, so.
That's when we told Triforce we're VMP. He's like, who wants to be sponsored by EMP?
I don't know if it was you, but somebody got a picture with Triforce dead ass asleep with the power glove on, like next to him. Like,
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Legend of Zelda Leaks.
Ooh, the guard cancel didn't work out, but he got the normal follow-up.
Nice knockdown. Cobra Bryant going in, scheming right now.
Oh,
nice.
Good. Yeah,
Good
evens it out, though, with this. Doesn't get much off of that. Mar is going to look to back off and just like, hey, you're not going to get momentum. I'm gonna take it back here in just a second. You watch. There it is. Gets the pyramid dive.
Keep him in the corner. Nope, keep him in the corner.
There's just so much nuance to this game in neutral that you need to think about your opponent like rolling and where they're trying to be against you on the screen.
Jump in, nice, down HP. Take a drink every time, down HP.
Just because you get a super off in this game, it don't mean shit.
No.
Like, your opponent doesn't care.
No.
There ain't no 40-second Dragon Ball Fighter Z cutscenes in this game either to help. Honestly.
There's going to be, don't worry, the DLC's coming soon.
I mean, yeah.
Nice. Good chicken block.
Good,
nice
confirms, yeah, good links from Mar there. This is gonna do it for Mar. One more setup from Mar takes it, and he's already on 2 bats. Like, yeah.
Nice.
Kyle was so much on the back foot there that round.
Damn.
Mar just in control, shooting out the Bitcoin.
There it is.
Yeah, you can hear it on stream right now.
Tales from the cryptocurrency. Cashing
in the cryptocurrency.
I took all your money because it wasn't even real in the first place. Maniacal laughing. As we ruined your life, okay? 5K turned into 10K, 10K turned into nothing.
So I think this is...
Dyer and Ailerus, this is to get into top 8 winners.
This is winners finals, Dyer and Ailerus. Okay, all 4 matches coming up for you on stream are going to be to make it into top 8. So every competitor here is gunning for top 8, trying. So this is winners.
Shit, man.
And again, Ailerus, heavy favorite, but Dyer... Never, ever sleep on Dyer, ever. Like, he will kill you. Like,
this man is on Dyer.
This man is on Dyer.
He has been today.
Absolutely,
like,
yeah.
For real. Like, he's playing really, really well. I told him that earlier. After our shit, he's been doing good. Let's go. The Seoul Cali representative.
Yeah, gonna see if Dyer's defense is just on point here. That's what's gonna matter ultimately. Because Ailerus always has good defense. It's all about not giving him offense. that he doesn't earn.
Agreed. Nice stand light kick.
Got to earn it like the Undertaker.
You got to earn it like Ernest P. World.
Ernest
goes to camp.
Ernest goes to the deserted chateau, right? Gee, Vern.
No, I mean, Vern.
Oh, he profiled over that anti-air attempt. That's exactly what Dyer wants right now. Taking that first bat.
Nice shoulder flex.
Zach on second bat, though, is going to close this out pretty soon, I imagine. Oh, double dash there. Maybe didn't want that.
Back and forth.
Dyer's been getting so much mileage out of dash in, dash out mix-ups.
Yep, he really has.
He's really been faking people out with the shimmy all day, and it's working. Gets the chip. Good chip by Zach there. Gets a knockdown as well. It's starting the second bat. This is very, very scary territory for Dyer right now.
Hit with stingy and shimmy.
Gets the trade. Doesn't LI, though. That would have been game. This could come back to bite him. We'll see. Oh, there it is. Gets the LI trade. Ayler's put on notice on the first round. Again, that's going to happen, but I know Zach. I know he's very much a composed player, and anytime something like this happens to him, he really takes his time, thinks about it, and regains his flow. You know, it's very hard to throw Zach off of his flow.
Loser bracket Zach is the attitude era.
Yeah.
That's what we say.
For sure.
He comes back with the binge.
Oh, you didn't know?
Yo ass better kitty litter
somebody.
Bow,
bow, bow, bow.
Road dog Jesse James.
With BA double sideways snakes.
And right now, yeah. With that walkthrough, Zach just in control. As I said, like, he is a player who regains composure quickly. It's very, very hard to mentally break him.
Well, I'm a Zach man.
I'm just a Zach man.
I'm a Zach
love to love
man.
him, love to kiss him.
I love to bop it. I love to squeeze it. I love to pull him. Nice. TK Soul Flash. Oh, I'm a Zach man.
Oh, gets this. Oh.
Dancing around. Dancing Flash.
Oh, the ES, it didn't matter there. That's fine. It put him in the corner, but honestly, it was awkward enough that it wasn't a big deal. Oh, ES bucklers through, but Dyer was ready for it. Gonna die there, though. Takes the round. Very, very solid play from Zach that round. As we were saying, like, he can just recover mentally, and it's one round against him is nothing.
Yeah. No,
it ain't over till it's over versus him.
Yep.
Don't think you're winning, ever.
It's not over yet.
Yep.
It's not over, Range Rover. What am I driving now? A Ford Equinox. Right into the wall of the deserted chateau, which is rallies. Hi, I'm a robot.
that was ambiguous as hell. And then he gets the guard. He beats the guard cancel with the toy touch, or not the toy touch, but the ball move. Yeah.
Neko punchy.
Neko punch. Neko Beardo or the Redo Neko, either one.
Yep. Or the Neko wafers, right?
Yeah. They sell those at Jungle Gyms. This is big. Dyer trying to take him to the Jungle Gyms. Gets this. Needs. Oh, okay. I'm going to tell you right now. If you can tech hit the hits from that ES guard cancel, you get a punish. So Dyer could have taken life there and maybe taken the bat off of that. Didn't, though. So gets the cross up. Zach misses the crouching medium punch anti-air there. But he's going right back in with a knockdown. Dyer on, like, life support right now. Needs one more mix-up, does it. There it is. Like I said, yeah. Option select from Zach there on that.
Not even Mitch Buchanan could have saved him from that.
Not even Mitch McConnell.
No. Oh, God. We're too close to the source.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hi, I look like a turtle.
I was about to say, you want to talk about an IRL fish main right there. Yeah. I mean, my fish mask looks like Mitch McConnell cosplay, honestly.
Yeah, he's got that turkey neck. He looks like Dana Carvey when he's the turtle.
Yeah. Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
But he's got the skin neck beard or whatever. Yeah. Turtle. Hi, I'm Mitch McConnell, and I play Vampire Savior.
Well, you know what?
What's wrong with me?
So I don't know if I will be on top, like, any more commentary with you, so I'm going to break it out now.
Just do it. You're welcome. You feel all right?
All right, folks. This is going to be to get in the top 4 here, so
I'm glad. It gets cold in this bitch.
It is. It's very cold in here. I didn't, what? I don't know what you mean. Oh, yes, of course, yes.
My luchador mask. I feel like I should give him.
No, it's fine. I just don't know if I'm going to be near top 8. So
I feel like I should kiss him. What if I kissed him?
That's fine.
Fishy kisses.
Fishy kisses. Kissy fishes.
Oh my God.
Oh man, I can actually hear just fine in this and see pretty well too, so it's not the worst.
You sound like you're underwater. You really sound like you're underwater.
Good.
Like, that's pretty cool.
Mermaider over here.
Oh my God, Mermaider. Wait, we already made that song, Blood Puke. Mermaider. Ladies and gentlemen, it's heating up here at Makai World Cup 2023. If I am starting to lose my voice,
I mean, I don't even have a voice. Underwater, nobody can hear you scream.
no,
So
you can't even green screen.
you can't green scream. No. No.
But here, we're gonna kiss with the fishes and not sleep with them, okay? Because that is your enemy. Oh damn.
Martin, too tall for the frame right now.
Can't be having that.
Being told to move.
You got Babe the Blue Ox in your way too, right? Like Babe the Blue Ox.
Paul Bunyan's. I got some Paul Bunyan's on my feet from skating so
Dude,
much.
I gotta check that out. Look at these shoes, man. Like these things are,
Oh man,
these are fucked
that was
up.
a little rough there. Yeah.
You know, these are my driving shoes because they ain't good for walking. But walking's what I do because one of these days these shoes are gonna
These
walk all over
shoes
you.
are made for door dashing.
They really are. Gigos economy shoes.
So we're gonna get Sketch versus D-Bus. This is a New York, New Jersey East Coast throwdown right now.
Okay. Let's
I'm
go.
actually excited to see these two play because I don't think they play very often. So
I don't remember if I've seen them play. So here we go. Yeah, man. New York scene, East Coast, big part of Vampire Savior retro scene. We're very close with
yeah, I
a
mean,
lot of the homies there.
they're
and,
they're another home. But
our friendship and rivalry when we're playing in the tournaments is
it's
far none
literally
amazing.
a decade in the making over
Yeah,
that mainly.
it's
Like
been a
it's been almost probably over a decade since that NEC where we all met and broke hard bread with each other. You know.
Hotel
and
Kelly.
Shout outs to Duke, by the way. But yeah.
Shout outs to we've had a long-standing relationship.
Yeah.
That's what I want to say.
Yeah. No, we've had a very good relationship with the East Coast, New York, and like, you know, and when I say New York, I'm considering like kind of the greater area
The
of the players that
surrounding
can get
area,
there.
like Maine.
Yeah, like all of the East Coast, but
Just consider it, yeah.
no,
but,
we definitely got a good set of New York and Philly players showing up. So
D-Bus has been showing out. I even told him after
Yes.
he beat Kyle, I was like,
no, right now
good
he's
shit, man.
really in the zone too. Yeah,
he's
he
in the
beat
auto.
Kyle.
Yeah,
so,
I know. He is in the auto zone right now.
Yeah, I'm excited to see, like, he's already on the lead right
Yeah.
now against Sketch. And
Woo!
Sketch typically is a player that plays better when, you know, has a life lead, so
Oh,
doesn't get the wave super there.
Wave of mutilation doesn't happen. Nice knockdown.
Yeah, this ain't a pixie.
It's definitely not. Oh, man. I'm going to Frank Blackout tonight. Let's see. Keep dashing in. Oh, no. Woo!
Yeah, again, like, Sketch is just trying to find, like, some very conservative routes to ending the bat here, but he's not finding them because D-Bus is answering, but he gets the link there.
There's unfortunately a lot of conservative routes in Ohio. All
Too
right.
many.
Yeah, I don't like it. All right, set the bubble trap.
There it is. It's going
Push
to get
it. Oh!
the meat. It might have
get it.
popped, honestly, but again, Morgan does have the option of Valkyrie turning. Doesn't matter here. He's
Boom,
D-Bus
boom,
is
boom,
dead.
boom,
This
boom.
is dead.
Oh, no,
Never
it's
mind.
not.
Okay, good.
bad.
Good instant IOH there. Morgan also one of those characters who's pretty small, and that is hard
Yep.
to do against
Yep,
her.
it
So
definitely is. It
I
definitely
think
is.
maybe D-Bus just woke up with a button there potentially, but
Yep.
yeah, Sketch again. These rounds can end within like blink and you miss it sometimes.
Yep.
Like the sequence of offense that somebody can do in this game.
Just take your whole life in a split second. 3 seconds, something of that nature.
Yeah.
But good stuff there. Sketch taking that game. D-Bus still in it. Jumping in. Hit heavy punch. Nice sweeps, trades. So stock market. Knockdown. Sell when it's high, sell when it's low. Buy when it's low, sell when it's high. There we go.
I always sell when I'm high.
High on the high, right? That's what we do. Nice text.
Nice. Oh, this is I mean, overall, that wasn't that big of a damage take from Sketch there. I don't think he cares.
Really.
Yeah, it didn't really make him flinch, so Kane and flinch. Nice instant overhead again. Sketch using those at the exact right time when he needs to.
There we go. Nice, get over the fireballs.
Yeah, this is looking more Sketch's round and his pace.
Man.
He trades with that DI though. He wants that. He gets the he crosses through, activating there on the Dark Force.
For HK, snipes him out of the air. D-Bus playing real well.
Stray DI there. He's not gonna kill. Backs off. Yeah, I think that was wise. Oh, goes for the pillar. I like that attempt though, because D-Bus did jump there. He just chicken blocked. That's okay. Yep, makes D-Bus waste the meter, takes a throw, but Sketch in a pretty sizable lead here against Morrigan. Has a lot of real estate to work with.
God, real estate, man, the housing market's bad, man, I'm telling you.
I'd rather live in a conch like Fish.
I live in a bubble, you know what I mean? Nice.
And that bubble's gonna pop.
That housing bubble, yeah.
Like right here, again, and Morrigan gets out for free. She has a meter, she can get out. She does get Valkyrie turn. That's like the one saving grace she gets in this matchup.
Right. Amazing grace, good tech hit. Keep that pressure on. The recycled Sonic rings, the soda can rings. Gotta keep them out of the fish's way, right?
Gotta save those animals at the end.
Please,
you know?
kill the animals.
I like that. Oh, no, that was a good exchange. Both players here now have to be cognizant of time.
Throw that bubble out.
Woo! Ooh, tried to bait her back into the bubble. This is very close. I mean, Sketch kind of gave away a lot of life here.
Yep.
Has to run away. Bubbles again.
Oh!
That was good. I like that. I like that decision by Sketch to bubble there.
Good stuff.
I really do, because it was getting close to time, and he forced D-Bus's hand on that one right there, and that was very good.
Yeah, D-bubble.
So, shout out to my Fish. Sketch with the pop-off because he made top 8. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Always good to see the Fish breaking through onto the other side.
Breaking the law, breaking the coleslaw.
Breaking the claw, really.
Yeah, breaking the crab hammer, right?
Yeah.
Is that a third strike for Dr. Crabhammer?
Dr.
Sick fish name.
He could be. If he wanted to play Fish, he probably could, because he knows Urian, and if you want a similar character, Fish is it.
Yep. That's what my dude over here does. All right, Dyer.
Okay. Is it going to be Dyer versus Mar? Oh, this is a big one. This could have been grand finals potentially, you know.
So this is another student and master battle here.
Very much so, yeah. Mar was very much the tutor of Dyer coming up, and now, but I've seen Dyer beat Mar and surpass his master many times, so this is definitely a toss-up again. It's so much fun watching Mar because anything can happen. Like, he can take games on people that you wouldn't expect him to.
Yep. Dyer traveling across the country to come to Cincinnati to play in this tournament, knowing that he is one of the heavy hitters, knowing that there's a lot to prove, a lot on the line, and he wants to take out his master, Anakris, right now. Mighty Mar versus Dyer, losers quarters. Let's go. Makai World Cup.
Dyer was looking for the chain here. Again, looking for the chain to get Mar back down to the ground, but before he lands, he can get an unblockable normal here. That's how this game works. Very similar to Guilty Gear, except there's no barrier. So, or like, you know, what's it called? Faultless defense or whatever. That doesn't exist in this game, but it still has the anime game trope of carrying somebody from the top, you know, the top of the screen to the bottom.
Absolutely.
And that's very cool. So, and Anakris is very susceptible to that. He went for the LI there. I think he should have gone for the land and follow-up because LI didn't work.
Nope. Woo!
But this is good so far from Dyer. In control.
Stuff. Jumping nice. Blocks the curse. TK Soul Flash. Over and over. Trying to stop his approach. He's going to stop his proper approach. He's not going to let it happen. This is his last resort. Nice.
I mean, it's in our nature to kill ourselves, right?
Oh, my God. Nice. What a deep cut, right?
They're blood brothers.
Nice down HP. You know the name of that song, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
All right. Dashing around. Dashing through the snow.
It's in Anakris' nature to pyramid dive on you.
I mean,
and he's gonna.
Yeah.
There gets the low. Again, Mar, like, he sneaks in that damage, and it's just like, how did I just lose my bat before him? I was hitting him.
Just couple quick overheads into a chain, and yeah, he's winning.
And we're so far into this round already. It's almost 30 seconds left on the clock, and
God.
Dyer just took the first bat.
Woo!
So big right now. There it goes.
Nice.
Okay, Elias, but he gets the, yeah, that was really good by Dyer. Gets the full chain. Dyer right now is just going ham on offense, which is exactly what he should be doing.
Nice.
Gets the trade again. These trades are hurting him.
Down HP.
This is getting so down to the wire here.
To the wire.
Omar is coming.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Let's keep going. Soul Reflect.
Oh,
Nice.
that LI is huge.
Yep.
Lots of damage, but isn't going to close it out.
Soul
Eats a
Reflect.
low. Didn't need to eat those. Both of those big damage. Mar.
Holy shit.
This is
Okay.
so big. Oh,
Nice.
that empty
Empty
jump
low.
low
Empty
after
low.
the Soul Flash was nasty.
Home Depot or empty lows?
Dyer is the master of empty low into Demon. If you let him just jump at you, you will get hit by that eventually. It's guaranteed. So Dyer takes that first match, but very close. I mean, Mar was looking to time that one out. So let's see if Mar sticks to the game plan on that, or if Dyer's got him in the corner here. This is an infinite, and he does. Okay, Mar backdashes out successfully. I was going to say, Dyer had him in that for as long as he really wanted to. So you could theoretically 99-second Inoculus to death if you wanted to.
99 bananas.
Is that like the Donkey Kong treasure trove when you on Country when you like get all the bananas at the end?
Isn't it like a liquor or something?
Yeah, it's a really cheap flavored
Yeah,
liquor.
Oh, gross.
It's actually one banana. It's rotten.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah. Woo! Nice.
So
Dash around. Woo! Now hit that Cobra.
good low confirm from Mar there.
Oh,
Overhead. It's blocked, but it doesn't matter because you
DP.
can cancel that into a low. It's an overhead into a
Nice.
low right away. It is tricky to deal with.
Goddamn.
Mar's been getting good crouching fierces
Yep.
as well. Right
Nice,
there,
down
another
HP.
one.
Jump HP. Ooh, OS. Good stuff.
Oh,
Stop
walks
him from
through.
jumping.
Doesn't get a big capitalization off of it, but doesn't matter. Li's has Mar in the corner. Is he going to go
Oh,
for?
here
Is
it
he going
is.
for the infinite again?
The
Again,
infinite.
has the life lead. This is a lot. Like
Oh!
I was going to say, until Dyer wants to drop this, this is as much as like he can do as much as he wants.
Nice.
Inoculus cannot push block.
Nope.
There it is.
Woo!
Dyer taking out Mighty Mar, one of the clear favorites here. But again,
So
you know,
Dyer making it in the winner's top 8?
was that winners or was that losers?
I thought it was
Losers.
win-
That was
oh,
losers. So Mar's out and Dyer on top 8 losers side now. So
Student
we've
surpasses
got
master.
Zach, Ailerus Felicia, and we've got Dyer Lilith now
Okay.
in top 8.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Amazing stuff from Dyer there. Really, yeah, definitely beating one of his demons for sure. I mean, and Mar is everybody's demon.
Yeah,
so.
pretty much, man.
And yeah, and shout outs to Mar again. That's somebody we could easily see in a grand finals at any time. He just won Frosty Faustings.
Frosty Faustings,
So
yeah.
it's clearly like anybody out there who's like, I want to play an Ocarus, but it's too hard. Shut up. It's just if you like him and you want to play him, play him.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
this character can win. You can do it.
Why you lose to me?
Why you lose to me?
I don't know, because he's the king. He's a king, baby. Yep. He's King's Island or Jerry the King Lawler.
So again, this is another losers match to get into top 8 here. It's going to be D-Bus versus Empty Shiki.
Yep.
Morgan versus Balletta.
Nice.
Honestly, this mask isn't so fun.
You all right?
I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm fine. This is fine.
Can you breathe well underwater and everything?
Yeah, I can breathe just fine.
Okay. You sound all right. You sound good.
I got third strike gills. The mark of my dignity shall scar my DNA.
My DNA's already been scarred.
The mark of my dignity shall scar thy PBR.
A lot of my DNA was here tonight. So, the whole family showed up, man.
It's Dodal nonstop action, DNA.
Total non-stop action. Have you ever seen Balletta and a Knockerus in a closet together? Mansers. Have you ever seen the grand finals of Makai World Cup 2023? Mansers.
So we got Kyle and D-Bus is here giving a little bit of advice. here before the round starts.
like
Yeah,
it.
we're zooming in on that. Like
I like it.
D-Bus
That's
with
so
that like
nice.
Washington D.C. wire here. Also, yeah. Anybody watching at the venue, please donate to the tip jar. The commentary appreciates it.
Digestive probiotic gummies, and you get a little picture. Hell yeah! Let's go. Throw that out there.
No, I actually, you know what? This is another one of those, like, I would like to see a first 10 against these two because I think they are probably pretty evenly matched. Like, they seem like very similarly skilled players, and I think we're going to see a really close round from both of them here. Again, BB Hood Morgan, don't count out the possibility of a timeout here.
Never.
Both of these characters can look for it at any time. D-Bus activating Dark Force. I don't know if that was an accident or not. He has been doing those.
Woo!
I don't think she gets a lot of invulnerability off of that, so it's not really worth it, but yeah, sometimes accidental tech hits are a thing. So.
Collectible longer burger basket. Nice guard cancel. Some HK gets over. Nice slams. Woo!
We haven't made mention of it yet, but Morgan's throw, regardless or not if it is teched, always does the same damage.
Does full damage even if you tech it. Yep.
Yeah, she does have one good thing going for her, in that her throw damage is always the same.
It's such a good tool for her. It's the OS, and it does full damage every time. So
yeah.
You're always going to see that from top Morgan play.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, the OS Fierce Punch. Empty Shiki doesn't get the confirm on the jab pressure, but that's okay. Again,
over it,
so close between these two.
Heavy DP, the confident.
30 seconds left. We got an activate Dark Force. Oh, that's a big punish because
now
he's going to recover. D-Buzz only has to DI here, but he doesn't need it.
Just get the sweep.
Ooh, that's big.
Probably didn't think he was
the
going to get it, so he
medium
got to guarantee damage.
Nice. Yeah, maybe he didn't think he had the damage to close it out, but I think he did.
Jump medium kick.
This is so close. As I said, it was going to be tense. Oh, these normals just getting little trades.
Yes.
Stray trades. Guard cancel.
Forward HK.
Oh! He fireballs in the... So, Boletta's missile probably has the highest priority of any projectile in this game, right? I'm pretty sure. Her missile will go through any other fireball, period. It is... Do not mess with it, except that it's going to beat you.
Shiki. You got to respect it.
Shiki was our winner there on that last one.
Yeah, you got to respect
just one away now from qualifying in the top 8.
Nice, let's go. PP, Cappy K, D-Bus. Nice, starting off good. Chain in the corner. Boletta gets out, though. She's going to play her game now. Nobody likes dealing with this. Nice sweeps. Dash in. Nice.
Ooh, air throw. Abario. Very good.
Woo!
Yeah. She's playing a little more confident on offense now, going with the jump-ins.
Good stuff. Nice DP.
Trades. Yeah, those trades, though, like, not really in D-Bus's favor. Still had, like, got a knockdown, but didn't get much off of it.
Trading spaces.
Ooh.
Jump through. Nice. Forward HK. DP. Good stuff.
Yeah, like, D-Bus is getting medium kicks as an anti-air, and that's good to get Boletta off, but they're trading. So the life lead's been staying pretty consistent between these two.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, nice combo.
Good link. Yeah, Shiki's got those links on lock. Oh, activates Dark Force. This could have been an accidental tech hit.
This is time for D-Bus.
Doesn't matter, though. He's going to deactivate. How Pursuit missed the pursuit there. That would have been...
Gets the bat anyways. Gets it anyways. Missed input with the machine gun, the little Uzi Vertigear. Just sit in the chair, get good lumbar support. Nice. Nice, still the ES Fireball. Good jump
XOXO Dark Force life, right?
UWU.
Oh, Space Needle! From full screen. Beats the missile. Shiki misses again, though, and gets the hit confirmed. This is so close for Shiki. Shiki just needs one mix-up here. I'm smelling a command grab. He hasn't done one yet, and I really feel like he's going to go for a tornado for the win.
If you haven't done it yet, now's a good... Right there. Yeah. Now's a good time for it, definitely. You haven't showed that hand, right?
Exactly,
like, kept it for the rest of
hasn't done it yet, so
match.
Maybe D-Bus isn't on
nice tech.
Aware for it. Oh, gets
jump.
Double.
Nice missiles.
Oh my God, so tense again.
Neutral jump.
I want to see D-Bus just thread this needle here.
Oh shit. Neutral jump, nice guard
Guard
cancel.
cancel doesn't
Good
work.
stuff.
Gets dash. Empty Shiki. Moving on to loser, like 3 losers, but he is in
Top 8.
top 8.
Empty Shiki.
Like you were saying, Empty is.
Look, man, like I've
He's been
witnessed
grinding.
this the past couple big V-South tournaments. You know, you've been there too, and it's like, you know, you can't sleep on him, man. Like,
No, he's always he's clawing at the door for sure.
consistent, good stuff. The Chicago proud of him right here. Yeah.
Good stuff to Shiki, yeah,
Yep,
of course. Yeah, I mean, hey, look at that. Like, from Chicago, you got Empty Shiki on top 8, but Mar not making
Mar,
top
not
8.
Mar.
Like, that's, again, Makai World Cup. You're seeing it here first, folks.
That's the dynamic here.
The dynamic
It's like,
of this bracket.
a lot of, so many people
All
have
right, I am up.
been, good luck, man. Good luck. Good luck. You're good, you're good. Do we got a napkin or something? What?
All right, everybody, give us a second to get everything swapped over. And we're gonna start at pool 2. We're gonna try to, probably get through it a little bit quicker.